business, you have to have some sort of way for people to get the information about the product or the service that you are selling. And I was just talking to my friends about how sometimes when we take notes, sometimes we take them on like, Christy, show your notepad. You take them on notes like this, or sometimes you take it on like an actual digital thing that's on the computer. The same thing happens with your sales. Some of you may be like, oh, I'm just going to send a letter to someone in the mail and hope that they buy. We're going to say that we think it may be more effective to actually show them a sales page that is super optimized. And whether you're using a piece of paper or a digital sales page on the internet, the tips that we're going to be sharing today will help you to up your conversions. So if we've never met before, my name is Molly Mahoney. I'll introduce myself in a second. I'm going to actually hand this over to my amazing friend, Christy, so that she can introduce herself to you. And if you're watching us live right now, go ahead and give us the word live. If you're watching in the replay, give us the word replay. We are so stoked about all the magic that we have coming at you. Christy, introduce yourself. Let us know who you are.
Hello, I am Christie Miller, former financial analyst, former corporate attorney, former LA County Sheriff, former interior designer, former health coach, and currently, I finally figured out what I want to do when I grow up. I am a business coach. I help my people get more online clients so they can make more money and have a bigger impact.
Oh, I love it so much. So good. Christy, the other day when you were talking about being a former sheriff, I was like, I thought you were a former attorney. Turns out you were both.
Literally
oh my gosh.
both. Yeah.
All of the things.
Yeah, I have career ADD. I'm one of the few diagnosed cases, but I have it.
It's one of the reasons I love you. Oh my gosh. Okay, Scott, give us your little quick intro.
Hello, everyone. My name is Scott Moran. I'm the co-founder of a tool called SamCart. We are basically an e-commerce platform for creators. So for these two incredible entrepreneurs that I'm here with are definitely sort of our people. This is what we do every day is help creators make more money from whatever it is that they're doing. And I'm a really, really, really ashamed Baltimore Orioles fan. I am a very awesomely thrilled to be a girl dad. That kind of wraps me up. That's who I am.
I love it so much. So good. Do you know when I found out Charlie was going to be, my second son was going to be a boy, I cried for 2 weeks straight.
No.
Now I am so glad to be a boy mom, but I really was like very committed to being a girl mom before I knew I was having 2 boys. So.
Oh, that's so funny. Our daughter is turning 3 in a couple of weeks. And like, I'm so happy to be a girl dad. I kind of thought like, I love baseball. I was like, I'm going to coach. It's going to be awesome. And like, honestly, I love having a girl. It's the best thing. Yeah.
Oh, so fun. I love it. Hooray. Oh my gosh. Okay. And if we've never met before, my name is Molly Mahoney. I'm so glad to be here with you with my 2 good friends. And I have a company called The Prepared Performer. I am a former musical theater performer, former jazz singer. I still kind of do those things in my life now. But really, like Christy, I have found the thing that I love, which is we help experts and entrepreneurs to grow and monetize their visibility using organic social and video so that they can also turn their message into a revenue generating movement. So we all obviously have lots in common here. And I'm just so excited to share these tips. Christy and I had a little powwow last night where we were like, ooh, and. So Scott, just brace yourself for what's about to hit you.
I am ready. I have dealt enough with these 2 incredible high energy individuals that like I've got some coffee in me. Like I came prepped this time. Okay. I'm not like, I'm good. I'm here for it. Yeah.
Okay, good. If you are watching this and you are caffeinated, give us the word caffeinated in the chat. If you are high on water this morning, give us the word water. I've got water here too. And before we jump into these strategies, these tips, we're going to do a nugget giveaway. So each of us are going to, I can't talk. Christy and I are going to both give away a course, which we're stoked about. So Christy, tell us about the course that you're going to give away today.
One lucky person who's watching is going to win my Facebook Live boot camp. Because if you don't know already, this is the minute to know. You have to show up live on camera. And even if you don't want to go live on Facebook, the same things that I teach will apply to other live streaming. So if somebody's going to get our course, you can go from scared and nervous to confidence on camera.
I love it so much. And in addition to that, we're also going to give away our course called Social Sales Stars. So once you start showing up, you can actually make sales, which I know Scott loves that also.
That is
So
a big piece of what I do every day. Yeah. So
it's a big, huge piece. And then Scott will help you to make even more sales once you win Christie's course to show up, then my course to make sales, and then Scott's course to like take it to the next level. It'll be awesome. So
it's a nice
amazing.
mix.
The way that you're going to do this is during this video, while we're live, if you can give us the hashtag nugget in the chat and then share what your takeaway was. So hashtag nugget and then share what the takeaway was. And then at the end, we're going to scroll through and we're going to pick 2 people to win. So every time you leave a nugget, you get another entry.
Ooh.
It's so good.
Yep.
And I just want to give one little shout out to Christie. And I know, Scott, you know this. So some of you may be like, wait a minute, Christie's teaching about Facebook Live, Molly, or about live video. Molly, don't you teach about live video? And many, many years ago, when I first met Christie, I went up to her. This is like one of my funniest moments of my life. I first met Christie and I was like, really a baby. I think I was 15. I think I was actually 35, but like in business, I was 15 years old. And I was like, hey, do you want to be more confident?
That is a hell of an opener, right?
Especially for someone like Christie. And she looked at me and she said, no, I'm good.
Why does that track so well? That is the least surprising answer I think I could have possibly expected. Yeah.
I mean, I literally just looked at her and was like,
who is this?
I got this, yeah, I'm good.
You know who I am? And I was nobody. I'm still nobody.
It was a huge lesson for me in the fact that we actually need to talk to people and listen to them before making an offer. So now I know how to talk to people and understand their pain points before just jumping in and giving them what I think they need. So since then, Christie and I have become dear friends, and we really believe in collaboration over competition. So the reason that we're doing this video is because we decided to partner on something. Christie, do you want to share what we're partnering on? And then we'll get into our 10, maybe 12 tips.
Yeah. We are partnering together to spread the word about SamCart. And what I didn't realize is Molly had been using SamCart since 2016, which is when I started using SamCart. And we have one of the co-founders, Scott, here with us. And, you know, I feel like he's really two-timing me because he has such a knack for making, I guess it's all of his clients, feel like girlfriend or best friend. And I've been seeing some chat going back and forth between Molly and Scott. And I'm like, wait a minute here.
Okay, but Christie has all the swag. I have no swag. So
that is true. That 100% Christie, that is, you know, I feel like I have been found out. As someone who has been happily married for almost 9 years at this point, Christie tells me yesterday, you make everyone feel like their girlfriend. And I thought, man, I'm glad my wife didn't hear that. So the first thing I thought. And that's really the coolest part. The coolest part is about what I do every day, right? Is like, you know, we have all these businesses that use SamCart, and like, you know, is watching conversations like this, like watching 2 people who are incredible entrepreneurs who I respect so much what you guys do individually, and like finding out that you guys know each other and like, oh, you use SamCart, I use SamCart, like that's the coolest thing. And to, you know, everybody who's watching this, what you guys get a chance to do here today is actually like really, really, really unique. And I just love, like, I love that you guys would rather bring everybody together and do this than sort of like go at it separately, because there's incentives for you guys to sort of go at it separately like that. And I just love, like, everybody wins. The people who are watching this, like all of you guys in each one of your respective audiences, they win. And that's what I absolutely love. So yeah, a ton of awesome stuff to share here today.
Yeah. I think Molly and I both live by the philosophy of collaboration over competition. There are enough clients out there for everyone, regardless of what you're offering or selling. And this is a lot more fun than me sitting in my office alone doing a Facebook Live. So it's all good.
And the way that we ended up doing this, because we kind of brainstormed on it initially, like, can we do this together? Is this something that could work? What we decided to do was we decided to combine our bonuses. So if you're not using SamCart yet and you're looking to use a new sales page creator, or you're thinking of simplifying things, because what we really are stoked about with SamCart right now is that they've recently added, and we'll get into this in a little bit, they've recently added a course app that only for right now comes free with your annual SamCart account, which is so amazing. So what Christy and I have decided to do is we're actually partnering with our bonuses. So if you join through my link or through Christy's link, you'll get the same extra bonuses, several programs from her, several programs from me. We'll explain more about it later so we can get to the tips. But if you want to do that, we're going to trust you to be honest about where you came in from. So there's no difference between going with either one of us. Just drop the word Christy if you're watching on Christy's stream, drop the word Molly if you're watching on Molly's stream. And that way we can reach out to you. And we decided rather than having like Christy add in an extra nugget bonus or me add in an extra bot bonus or something, we're just going to have the same extra bonuses. And that way you guys get to choose whoever you cuckoo you want to go in on to help get to the top of the leaderboard, because that's really what it's about.
Yeah, literally one of the coolest things of all time. Everybody watching this, like what is happening right now is one of the coolest things of all time. Like that you guys get a chance to secure more information from more people who have, and again, I can vouch for all this, confirmed right before we signed on, that you are guys who are here with two business owners who have multiple 7 figures in sales or very, very close to multiple at this point, right? People who have done it, people who are in the weeds doing this kind of stuff, accomplishing really, really cool stuff every day. I get to vouch for that. And here they are just giving you guys more and more stuff and working together to make sure that you all get even more is the coolest freaking thing. I absolutely love this. I'm so happy to be here and hop on and can't wait to, I get to sit back. Actually, I just get to watch you guys go to work. So I'm going to take a nap.
Yeah, what was the over under, Scott? When I asked,
oh yeah,
the over
Scott,
was 11 and a half words. Christy said, "How many words do you think Scott's going to be able to get in while you guys are hanging out?" And I said, "Over under 11 and a half." And I'm very happy that I have blown past my over. You guys can both Venmo me $20 because I've won that bet.
Oh my gosh, I love it so much, and it's so good to have you here with us in the chat. One of the things I also love about the SamCart community is the Facebook group and just the energy of the people who are using SamCart. We've not really talked about this, Scott, but there's not this like Lamborghini marketing feel from this. You know, we're talking about the results and the fact that we've generated over, millions of dollars through our SamCart accounts, but we're not here being like, oh, let me slickly show you my Lamborghini and convince you that I'm a cool bro that you can buy from. So with that,
does a lighthouse work?
I was going to say,
nothing against Lamborghinis if you have one.
Does me driving a Honda, like a 2012 Honda Accord count? Like, is that cool? Like, should I put that in more videos? I love that you say that because that's so by design too. You know what I mean? Like, what I love the most about the SamCart community is that it's you guys. You know what I mean? Like, it is people who are putting in the time and effort, people who are creating the life that they want. You know what I mean? It's not Lamborghini. You know what I mean? Like, obviously, we have some people on SamCart that do crazy stuff and maybe some people who own them, but like, that's not real life. Like, don't listen. Those people are so fake. And what's cool now is I feel like everybody knows that. You know what I mean? And so, we are just creators who are out here creating things that serve people in your audience, right? And getting awesome results doing it. So yeah, I love that you mentioned that. It is very much by design. And I'm very, very glad that comes through.
I love it. So good. Okay, so let's jump into this. Let's jump in. We got 10 tips that Christy and I put together. We're going to have Scott chime in on a couple of these tips also. And remember, these are tips that you can use whether you're using SamCart, which is our favorite sales page creator, or if you're using a piece of paper. If that's how you're selling people these things, there's maybe ways you could make it work with a piece of paper too. Okay, so the first thing is, I'm going to give you tip number one. Tip number one is be like Mr. Rogers. And you may be like, what? Let me tell you. I was watching the Mr. Rogers documentary about the show, and someone asked him, what is it that made your show so successful? And we all know that Mr. Rogers literally transformed a generation. When you think of Mr. Rogers, you think, I get goosebumps and I talk about Mr. Rogers all the time, but you have a relationship with him. And here is what he said. And when he said this, I was like, oh my gosh, that's so good. Because this is something that we have as a fundamental strategy in our business as well, which is, he said that it was because he spoke to one person. So whether it's in your videos or in the copy that you're writing on your sales pages or in the email follow-up that you're sending out to people, your social posts, know who you're speaking to and speak to one person. And, we joke around about it, but he didn't start his show by saying, hey, everybody in the neighborhood. He started his show by saying, hey, neighbor. And it hit you in the heart, right? It's so good.
Dude, I
All right, that's my
cried
first tip.
that documentary. That documentary is incredible, by the way. Totally cried.
So good.
Yeah.
Yay. I love it. Okay, Christy, yours. Let's rattle them off. What's your next one?
Yeah. Okay. Tip number 2, after you're being Mr. Rogers and you're talking to one person, connect with them on your sales page up toward the top by letting them know what your course promise is. So it can be something like, by the end of this course, you'll know how to get more online clients. You'll understand how to XYZ. 3 to 5 bullet points. So as soon as that person lands on your sales page, they immediately know what they're going to walk away with because you've laid out your promise very clearly.
And the good thing about that is you actually want to figure out that promise before you even create your sales page. So if you know the promise of your course, put it in the chat. If you don't have a course and you're like, wait a minute, can I even use this? Guess what? Yes, you can. So we have a coaching program that we have. The main foundations of our coaching program are now in this new SamCart course platform, so they don't get lost. Same kind of thing. Whether you're selling leggings, there's a transformation that you're providing. Do people sell regular, like physical things sometimes through SamCart?
Scott? Oh, 100%. Yeah, we have a lot of people that do that. Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Sorry, I was reading stuff.
I love it. Yeah. So put the promise in the chat. We're helping you to implement this right away. I love it so much. It's so good. And it makes it easier for you to be able to talk about your offers as well. Okay, this next one is actually one that I shared with Christy yesterday. And then yesterday I was reviewing a client's sales page and I was like, oh my gosh, this was the problem. When I got to her sales page, she had some juicy copy. She had like some awesome photos. She had the promise, all of this, but I could not figure out how to buy because she had one buy button all the way at the very bottom. And Scott, I would love to know if there are stats on this, but what I know is that sometimes I want to buy something right away. So I go to the sales page. I don't even need to read any of it. So I just want to go, maybe quickly scroll and click buy. So you want to have multiple buy buttons on your page. Scott, do you have like insights about that? I know you have so many.
Oh yeah, heck yeah. So here's the really cool part, right? Like again, on SamCart, it's super simple. You can either use SamCart and literally have just like checkout forms, and that's kind of it. And that's, that's what we do. That's how we started, right? Or now you can sort of build these single page, sales pages, kind of like going to like Kickstarter or something. That's like the best thing, whatever. So like, what is Kickstarter? But like show some pictures, make a big promise at the top, right? Be Mr. Rogers, that kind of whole kind of thing. But yes, some of these people, these pages can get kind of long. And so the idea here, right, is different people are ready to sort of jump and take the leap at different points. And so don't make someone, if your page gets kind of long, don't make someone scroll all the way down, right? Give people chances right there at the top. Enroll now, enroll now, enroll now, right? And like you click on a button, it takes you down, you can buy, it takes you, like ushers you right to the point where like, oh, you'd like to give me your credit card? Here is where you give me your credit card. I will say there's sort of like, as in everything, there's a point of diminishing returns, right? So there are some people who go happy with it and there's like 1,000 buttons and like, that's a little too much, you know what I mean? But I think about it logically, right? Just a couple throughout the page, right? Give people a chance to do that jumping off point. I always say it's a great idea to have one up top, you know what I mean? At the point in which like someone just right where they're coming there, right? Maybe like one more scroll down, a second one, and then, go on from there. So I like to say like 2 to 3 is sort of the sweet spot from what we see in SamCart's database.
I love it so much. Okay, now, Christy, your next tip I'm really excited about because it is the one thing that I told Scott back in April that I was going to start doing and I didn't start doing because we had other things going on. This next tip is going to be, I have one of these in my life. This next tip is going to be one of my main focuses going forward, partially because of the new way that SamCart has made this so easy. And Christy, you are such a genius at this, so take it away.
Well, thank you, Molly. And I must say, it took me 4 years to use this feature. So I'm happy that somebody is slower than me, and I'm shocked that it's somebody as high energy as you is slower than me. But I got this.
Yes. There's only so much you can focus on. And I am admitting that even as like a diehard possibilitarian and multitasker.
Right. Okay. So Molly earlier said, be like Mr. Rogers. I'm here to tell you, be like Amazon. Every time you buy something on Amazon, you're getting 900 million. That's a little bit too many suggestions of what else you should buy. SamCart makes this super easy. Did I just get kicked out or am I still here?
No, I made you full screen.
Okay.
I made you the star of the show.
She is the star right now.
Okay. So be like Amazon. SamCart makes it super easy with these things called order bumps and upsells. And essentially what an order bump is your opportunity to serve your client on a much deeper level. So they're on your sales page, they click to buy, it takes them to the checkout form at the bottom of your sales page. They put in all their information, they're ready to go, and they love you. They want more. So right below that, you can offer additional products that are connected to what they already bought. So for example, in my 5-day challenge blueprint, I'm not going to then offer a pillow for them to buy. But because Facebook Lives are so important, I could have an upsell for Facebook Live Bootcamp. So, or I'm sorry, order bump. Order bumps are right there on the checkout page. And the first time I did this, I sent a message to Scott and I'm like, I don't think it worked as well as it's supposed to. I don't know. I have crazy expectations. 64. I had to go look it up because I keep saying 63. Sometimes I say 65, 64. I looked it up last night.
So 64 is higher than you said?
I don't remember if I said 63 or 65. 64 out of 100 buyers took the order bump. And then
that is the craziest thing.
Yeah. And then after they check out, you can pop up what's called an upsell. And 35 took the upsell, I think it was. We're focused on that first number, but it added $13,000 of revenue to my launch. And let me just tell you, this is as close to free money as you will ever get. You're selling products. I love that. Do you want fries for this? Yes, and can I have a side of barbecue and ranch to dip them in?
It's going to be 50 cents. Is that okay? Of course.
Yeah, and I'll buy the napkin with it too if you sell me one. So order bumps and upsells. I remember saying to Scott, why didn't you hit me upside the head and make me do this earlier?
Yeah, Scott, why haven't you yelled at me more since April?
I have to take responsibility for what is clearly my responsibility. You're right, Christie, that's on me. That's on me. I take full responsibility. I think you coined the term like free money. Like now I use that all the time. I'm like, yeah, like our customers call it free money. And like, honestly, I feel like every time I do that, I need to like Venmo you $1. And so I'll pay you back $1 at a time as I say this to more and more customers.
Oh my gosh, I love it. We got such awesome nuggets coming in. We have Leslie Ann who's coming in through Christie's stream. She says, Nugget, be like Amazon. We've got Krista McClintock who says, Nugget, order bumps. We've got Dean Hankey who's taken like full notes. Be like Amazon, share order bumps, upsells, additional like offers, even other offers, have purchased options. Oh my gosh, so much goodness. So upsell is free money. I like it. Can you actually show us how this works?
Yes. Scott? So I've shared my screen. Molly, bring me up, right? And we can maybe we keep our faces somewhere or something like that, right?
Oh my gosh, look at how that did it on its own.
Molly, look at that. Oh, we are ready to go. So what I'm showing you guys here is a demo SamCart account, right? So you're looking at a page that was made with SamCart, right? I like guitar. I made it about guitar stuff. You make this about whatever you want to make it about, right? Anyway, so what we're talking about is, hey, here's a sales page. It's one page. It's so simple. You put your course on here, your service, whatever the heck you want. But what we're talking about is at the bottom. This is where SamCart really kicks in. And what we do better than absolutely anybody is the take orders, maximize your value, the e-commerce side. That's what we do, right? So when Christie says the word order bump, okay, here is an order bump. Down here at the bottom, imagine you're buying a guitar for beginners course or something, right? You could say, hey, listen, look at all this other stuff that I sell, right? And your customers can add it to their order by simply clicking on one little checkbox. Okay, so not everybody's going to take one or multiple, but again, SamCart is the only place you can do this and do multiple of these things. It's wild. But right, your customers voluntarily are basically
I don't even think I realize that I'm like so dumb.
Molly, do you have one of these out here? You need to do multiple.
Okay, so we actually, this last launch, I was like, so to be totally honest, right? Like we have one program, which was called Camera Confidence up until recently. Now it's called Show Up with Video. And we have higher ticket offers that we're not sending the sales page. We're like we're walking people through a sales conversation. Right. But on our stuff like this, we used to have an order bump, which this is actually a good story. We had an order bump that was just one for the Messenger Automation Academy. we also would give the Messenger Automation Academy as a bonus if they purchased by a certain date. I
Love
can't
it.
tell you how many refunds I've had to process because people purchase it, even though I tell them we're giving it to them. And there's even a slide that says, don't purchase this. So I end up having to refund them because I'm like, no, you got it as a bonus. You didn't need to click that. So that one has worked really well for us. And this last time, I quickly, the day before we launched this new program, I added in a coaching call with Kelly, our director of education, to help create your own mini course because has her master's in curriculum and all this stuff. And I didn't even add in, did a horrible job. I didn't add any descriptions. I didn't add any photo. It just said mini course blueprint call, and we had people buy it. And I did like the worst
title and a price, and people are buying
and people bought it.
Yeah.
What'd you say?
So crazy. Yeah, I was like, it's just a title and a price, and that's it. It's like, and people still want to buy it. That's how, honestly, I don't want the word desperate. It's not the right word. That makes it sound bad. People are so eager to buy more stuff from you. And like most people just don't let them, you know what I mean? Like, hey, here's my product. You've bought it. See you later. And they're like, do you have anything else? And they're like, nope. You know, like, I don't like more money. Like that's, you know, so all you're doing here.
It's providing value for your community. That's the thing that I think people don't realize is you're giving them the option to actually solve the problem that they have.
Yeah, I was waiting until I could like somehow squeeze in here. I wanted to make that same point because it's not, I mean, yes, we're business owners. We like to make more money, but it's about giving our clients the additional complementary tools that they want or need in order to be a success. And Scott, we are testing not one order bump, not 2 order bumps, but 3
Let's go. Let's go. I'm very excited.
Promo. So,
I'm testing an order bump of Frankie. Who wants Frank to be an extra host on the show? Yes. Do you want to do the show with us?
What's that?
We're doing a show right now. Do you realize that?
What up, man?
He's famous again.
Okay. I love it so much. And you can put them all right there. For some reason, I was thinking it would be like more of the upsell thing, like broop, 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 like adding them on.
All right there. And then what's crazy is what Christie's talking about with upsells. So those are order bumps I just showed you guys, right? Upsells are someone's going to complete their purchase, right? They click some checkboxes to add some other stuff. And you know, that's how you like, I kid you not. I have seen people, and this is almost common at this point, right? But I've seen people take like, take some offer, some product, some service, whatever it is that they're selling. And via use of 1 or just 2 order bumps, they are doubling their customer value. You know, so like you're selling a $50 product on average. Now those customers are spending $100, right? Because they're taking combinations of 1 or both or 3, you know, Christie with all 3 kind of stuff. And you're just giving your customers a chance to say, cool, I'd love to spend more money. An upsell, it happens right after that. So someone says, cool, I'd like to buy, I submit my order. And you can take them to a brand new page that just showcases them something right there. Their credit card or PayPal account is saved on file. And you say, hey, look, I've got something else I'd love for you to buy. You know, just click the button down below if you want it. And it's that easy. It is click, we charge their card, and we're moving on, right? It's just another way, like, again, just another tool sort of in your tool belt for selling more and making more money. And it's the kind of stuff that will multiply your sales. If you take this seriously, put it out there and start just do something. It can just be a headline like yours, right? Like just a headline and an image, a price, and like, people are going to do it.
It's so good. It's so good. Okay. And if we're going to get into some tips that don't actually have to do with the tool itself in just a second, but I want to let you know that if you are interested in the bonuses that we are doing, oh my gosh, I just clicked add and it disappeared. I had this whole thing set that was written right here and it went away when I clicked add. What the heck? Okay. All you have to do though, just to tell you verbally, you just have to drop in the chat, say, show me more Christie if you're watching on Christie's stream, or say, show me more Molly if you're watching on my stream. And if you missed it, Christie and I have decided to combine our bonuses. If you want to get in on this amazing offer that's happening from SamCart right now, where you can get the course app. Tell us that part before I get into my next tip about the course app coming in for free. Is that real, Scott?
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah. So the new courses app that we kind of hinted about, whatever, is included in every single SamCart plan. There are some kind of even cooler, crazier features, which we're going to demo here in a little bit, that if you go from, you know, launch to SamCart Grow is sort of like our middle plan, you like unlock some more features, but the SamCart Courses app is included with every single SamCart account. And we've got a crazy awesome special offer. There's a lot of stuff you want to jump on in the next 4 days because we have a special offer going on right now, but we'll get to that. You guys will hear more about that.
It's okay. We'll tell you more. We'll like show you the pages and all that at the end, but I just wanted to let you know. And then all you have to do, I've got my little thing written now. Just drop, show me more Christie or show me more Molly, because we have the same bonuses. We're partnering on this together and we're trusting you to be honest about where you came from and
Super
have
cool.
it go that way. So,
yeah.
so awesome.
So
Molly,
cool.
do you want me to read the bonuses? Is that the info?
Let's come back and do it in a second because we just like took time to talk. So we'll do some more tips and then we'll read the bonuses in a bit. Is that good?
Cool. Yeah. So where are we at? Are we at tip number 5 or are we at 6?
I lost count. Okay. So we're at tip number 5. Okay.
5.
Here is tip number 5. So before people come to your page, before they even have the chance to buy, there are certain beliefs that you need to instill in them so that when they get there, they're already ready to buy. You've already squished any objections that they may have about time or the investment or why it won't work for them. You're already helping them to get to the place where they are problem aware and maybe even solution aware, so that they're already looking for the problem that you solve to be solved with the thing that you use to solve it. And so the way that we do this is we have this thing called the tree of beliefs. And the tree of beliefs is like this. You plant seeds via your content. You sprinkle these little seeds that help to grow these gorgeous trees of your perfect ideal client. And these seeds cover why you as the actual person that is buying the product. So when you're talking to your ideal client, you're like, this is why this is right for you. This is why this matters to you. Content around that. Why me, meaning you, the expert or the person who's selling the stuff. So you should be sharing content that explains why they should be buying from you. Then why this? So why is this solution the thing that they should be doing? When it comes to gaining more visibility, Christie and I both have content out about why video is a really important piece of that. But if you only believe that you should be using blogging in order to solve your visibility problem, you're going to have a harder time buying from Christie and I because you're like, no, I'm only blogging. So we have to create content that helps to shift that belief for you. And then the final thing is why now? And the glorious opportunity that we have is that the world is changing literally every day. So there's always a new way for you to speak to that why now and your content before they even get to your sales page, so that when they get there, they are ready to buy. So create a tree of beliefs.
Love that.
Okay.
Okay.
Number 6. And I looked down at my notes and I panicked a little bit. Connect with options. I'm like, what the heck does that mean?
Skip it. Move on.
Okay,
Back to
I
7.
actually,
I got it though. I got it. Once Molly,
okay, because I wrote down the question.
Once Molly got to her tree of life, I'm like, oh yes. I know what it means. So they've come to your sales page and you've connected with them through your tree of beliefs and all of your marketing. I talked early about giving them the promise so that they know what they're going to get out of the course. But another thing that we like doing is we connect with options, which means up towards the top of our sales page, we ask, which of these apply to you? And they're going to read them. So I'm going to give you an example. On one of our sales pages, it says, you see other coaches' success and you're frustrated because you don't know how to get online clients. But the idea of marketing yourself to strangers makes you want to hurl, so you don't consistently put offers out there.
Love that.
Yeah. So if they see that option, and we typically use 3 of those, they see it, they're going to connect them like, oh my gosh, that's me. How does she know? Because you do your marketing and you do your research about your ideal clients.
And I bet you want to hurl is something that came from a comment that one of your ideal clients left or shared with you.
Yeah, it absolutely was. I'm looking over to the right, and all of these are totally from clients.
I love it so much. It's so good. It's so good.
That ties back in, like that ties in so beautifully with number 1, which is like talk like Mr. Rogers, right? Like you're speaking to a person, you know what I mean? Like, hey, does one of these sound like you? And it's not like, hey, you're not talking to an audience of people. And like the what you put in those bullet points is so beautifully like, oh my gosh, yeah, that's me. You know what I mean? You're driving home and like reinforcing that this person understands what I need, right? Which means that they are going to be so ready and so excited to hear about the solution that you have for them, because they're going to go, man, this person gets it. They are 100% speaking to me.
It's such a good one.
And one thing, in the world of Christie Miller branding and color, no bullet points. We got big, bold graphics and squares.
Very true. I love it so much. And it works not only on your sales pages, it works in your videos when you're speaking to people, right? It works
Big
like,
time.
let me know if this is you. Would you love to see your lifetime value of your customers double? Let me know in the chat, right? When you ask those questions and you let them self-identify, so good. Oh my gosh, I love it. Keep the nuggets coming because we're giving away Christie's Facebook Live course. We're giving away my social sales star course. So keep them coming. All right, my next one ties in really well with all of these, which is in your FAQ section, squish objections. So if you know why people say no to you, celebrate that. And then in your FAQ, ask that question, like, how much time will it take before I start seeing results? That's going to squish the objections and also future pace so people know what to expect once they've joined your program or purchased your service or your product. So FAQ, squish objections, easy, and do it right now.
Love
Go.
that.
Awesome.
Oh yeah.
So by this time, they're almost towards the bottom of your sales page and they're still reading. So now it's the time to give them a choice bind. And I'm going to read an example of that. So basically you're saying, hey, it's decision time now, and you have two choices. So one of my choices on one of my courses is you can waste valuable time and money trying to figure out the 5-day challenge puzzle by yourself. And then there's some more text about it. Or there's another cool graphic with a trophy and the money sign and some love. Or play to win by investing in a proven strategy designed for health coaches by a challenge expert. Yeah.
I mean, what would you choose?
Like, what do you want to do? You want to go out into the forest alone, or do you want to hire the navigation dude that's going to take you to the lake and give you all the food? Oh,
Hello.
yeah.
I love it. We even have a GIF that we use for that. That's like, or, you can keep running the race on your own. And there's a GIF that I have of me and one of my dance partners from the Chitty Chitty Bang Bang National Tour, who's now in Hadestown on Broadway. And we're both wearing like 80s costumes and running.
Oh no.
So it just says like, keep going like this. So making it fun while you're doing that too. I just love that about you. So
Amazing.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Now I'm going to give you one more. We were kind of going down the whole page, right? So now we're down closer to the bottom of the page. And I love the fact that SamCart has these FAQ like options that you can do where there's like little accordion type things. It makes it really slick and easy. After that, you also want to add some sort of, Christine and I coined this term yesterday, which is an implementation guarantee. So here's what an implementation guarantee is. You can offer some sort of money back guarantee. You have to make sure that you're clear about the fact that they have to actually implement. So if someone purchases and then says, oh, I went in, I read everything and I don't want to do it, you're not serving that client, right? You have to actually let them know ahead of time, we have a guarantee that is up to this certain amount of time. And you have to actually get in and try the thing because we don't want your fear to hold you back. And we don't want you to get scared. Right. And I know, Christy, you talked about this scared thing a little bit yesterday when we were chatting. Do you want to share some on that? Because I think it's so good.
Yeah. Of course, there are different types of money back guarantees. Some people do, like, for any reason, get your money back. Yeah. I don't do that. I don't think it serves the clients. You'll get more sales, but you also get more refunds. I don't want tire kickers.
And we're giving people an out. I heard a sales coach years ago say that you want to hold the bar higher for your clients before they become your clients. So treat people who are thinking of buying from you the same way by holding the bar higher for them.
Yeah. Yeah. Our money back guarantee, we call it the do the work, get results guarantee. We got 0 money back guarantee requests in our launch. And it's a full 30 days in our signature course. 0.
I love it.
As someone who knows the numbers of how bad refund rates can get, you know what I mean? Like, as someone that I get to see those kinds of things, you know what I mean? We oftentimes see businesses, and these are big businesses, you know what I mean? These are people who are doing multiple 7 figures in a year, and their refund rates approach 50%, right? Because they are, there can be a lot of reasons behind that, but essentially you guys get the idea. Like, for you to say that you, and Christy, you put over 100 students. I mean, this was a large sample size. This was not like some I sold 3 people and none of them asked for a guarantee. You know, and like this was a very big thing that Christie's talking about here. And to have a 0% refund rate on something that is not only did you sell it to a lot of people, but is expensive and it's not like $10, you know, is absolutely unheard of, right? In the world of, you know, selling things online and coaching, consulting, doing those kind of things. So I think this is such a great one, offering such a strong guarantee. You know what I mean? It's sort of, I think it's really cool also because it sort of ties to their success. You know what I mean? Like, listen, I'm in the trenches with you. You know, you are not going at this alone. We are going to implement this stuff. We are going to get you results, like, you know what I mean? And you're tying their success to your own success. And I think that's so strong. And I think it's a big testament to why that works so well.
Yeah.
It's so good.
As soon as people buy, and I'm going to talk about this on another tip, as soon as people buy, at first they're super excited and then they get scared and all the fear comes in. Now, I think in this last launch, we had 3 to 4 people ask for a refund and we directed them to the money back guarantee. Great. We understand you're scared. What's going on, blah, blah, blah. Do the work and turn it in and we got you covered. One of those students that just wanted out because she was scared, she is one of our most amazing, most active students in the course. Awesome. And it was, I believe as coaches, part of what we do is to hold the belief for our students, give them space, give them support, give them a soft place to land when they're scared. And we had a money back guarantee request a long time ago. I want to say like 3 years ago. And I'm even going to give her a shout out to Catherine. She got scared. She wanted money back guarantee, or she wanted her money back. I gave her the link to what she needed to turn in. And she was like, oh, if I'm going to do the work anyway, I might as well stay in. She has done every course with me. I've had private coaching with her. She's one of my game changers. She's going to give birth any day now.
Oh my God.
She's absolutely amazing.
Christy made her happier in her relationship and she got pregnant. Now she's having a baby. Who knew?
Yeah. But, you know, as coaches, we're there to support and hold space. And that's why, you know, we stick to our money back guarantee. A lot of times it's easier just to be like, oh, you changed your mind? Okay. And we've done that a couple times. If we just see it's not a fit and we're like, let's. So the money back guarantee gives you the ability to make exceptions in your business, but it also takes all the drama away because here it is.
So good.
Now let us.
So good.
Crazy
I love
good.
it.
Yeah.
And we have some questions coming in the chat too. So actually, if you have questions, just put a Q in front of your question, and then we'll try and come back at the end to answer your questions as well. So keep those questions coming. And Scott, is there a money back guarantee on SamCart?
There is a money back guarantee. Yes, 100%. Yeah. So especially like the sort of the deal we have going on right now, which again, you guys we'll get into that in a little bit, right? We offer a full 30-day money back guarantee on everything, right? So anytime that we're asking someone to like take a yearly plan or something like that, right? That's when we bump it up. It's a 30-day full money back guarantee. And during the course of that, one of the things that I really love doing, right, is we're not holding anything back. You know, I think some people like to hold things back until after the guarantee period or something is like over, right? Like you'll get full access after it's done. And I think the opposite is true. And really, we've seen this play out in our own numbers, and we are very in tune with that kind of stuff, right? Is, you know, make sure that you give everything away. You know, a lot of people think like, man, you know, if I hold things back, more people will stick around and more of that kind of stuff. And, you know, I think the flip side of that coin is like, people feeling like you're cheapening their experience with you. You know what I mean? Like I want every customer that comes in the door to feel the full weight of our best stuff. You know what I mean? That's why like we have one-on-one onboarding calls, and that's why we have like, you know, full customer support, and we give every feature away, and we have a bunch of bonuses that we'll talk about too. We give all that stuff away because I want people to be like, wow, this was worth every penny from the moment they step in the door, right? Because those people are the ones who are going to stick around. And if you can do that, if you can make that immediate right after the money has left their bank account and that experience is just a delight for them, right? You are so much more likely to keep them around and keep them in the door.
That's so good. I forgot about the one-on-one onboarding calls that you have. Same person that I was saying, I have that funny gif of us running and keep going. When the shutdown happened, and I've got to connect you with him actually, Scott, because when everything happened in 2020, his gorgeous face and body is on a huge billboard in the middle of Times Square because he's in Hadestown on Broadway right now. And he was completely out of work. Like everything shut down, right?
Wow.
And I was just talking to Christy about this yesterday, how I'm so passionate about helping performers and artists to realize there's other ways that they can monetize their business. But until 2020, I had a really hard time convincing them that it was true. And
they had to, right? Yeah.
I mean, Exactly. He had no other option. So what we did, and this actually answers a question really quick before we get to the last tip, and then maybe 2 extra bonus ones. But what we did is he got a SamCart account and he created a program called the no, that was mine. What is it? The Performers Puzzle. Sorry, the Performers Puzzle. And there's lots of P's: prepared performer, performers puzzle. He created this. He used the free version of ConvertKit. He didn't even pay for an email service provider. And he has over 100 people in a membership now where he's teaching them a dance class once a week online. It is so awesome. And I have goosebumps again because now he's back on Broadway. He has it in his bio. So he has more people coming to the program. It has just been so awesome. And he did it all with SamCart, and he loved the one-on-one onboarding call. He was just so grateful for that.
Oh, so you totally got to connect me. I would love to chat with him. That'd be so fun. Yeah, that's awesome. Oh man, that's so cool. Yeah,
it's so good. Okay, so Christy, we got your tip number 10. I'm going to do a drum roll.
Give your clients payment options. Not everybody wants to pay in full or has the ability to prioritize a big chunk of money to pay in full. So give them payment options. You can do a pay in full. You can do 4 pay, 12 pay, 29 million pay, whatever you want. Give them options. And
I don't professionally recommend 29 million pay. Just I feel like I need to say it.
Unless they're doing 29 million as their pay in full option, which is where I think that would be awesome.
Okay, then we're talking. Yeah.
And I know a lot of coaches get scared with having a payment plan that extends beyond the course. I think in all of our years, we've had 2 or 3 people. I'll have to go back and look. We've put $1.2 million of revenue through SamCart, and I think we've had maybe 2, 3, or 4 people not finish their payment plans. That is so tiny. And I think of all the people that got into the course and chose the payment plan, and that was the only way that they can get in. So I take that risk, and karma will get the other people.
You know what? Somebody actually reached out to me. Somebody reached out to me to offer a service to help with what is that dunning? Is that what they call that when people? What's dunning?
Yeah, it's dunning. Yeah, so the professional term is dunning, but it's basically someone's paying you every month, and what happens when their credit card declines, or they stole their credit card was stolen, they got a new number or something, right? And they failed.
Or someone hacked their Facebook ad account.
Or someone hacked their Facebook ad account and they had to do it, right? Or they lost their wallet, whatever, right? Dunning is the process of collecting that and getting them back on a new credit card or a new PayPal account. That's what dunning is. Yeah.
So someone reached out to me to help us with that, saying like, oh, if you have this happening and you want like our company to do it for you, we'll only take shmama percentage of yada yada. And I went in and looked at our numbers, and they were like, oh, you don't actually even have enough people who cancel in order for it to be worth it for us. And what I realized was SamCart has such an amazing follow-up process. So we have customized emails that come straight from SamCart, not through our separate email service provider, straight from SamCart if someone's credit card declines, and you can customize it so that it can be kind. It's not like, hey, jerk, what happened to your payment? Yeah. Or if you want to be a jerk, you can be a jerk, whatever you want. You can customize it.
Mine's so easy. My first email that goes out through SamCart says something like, maybe your card got stolen, maybe you lost it, or maybe you just spent too much money on pizza last night.
I like that. That's good.
It. Be real, be fun. I mean, we've all had those problems. I've gotten those emails before, and I'm like, oh yeah, that credit card that got stolen, I guess I better give them the update. Oops.
Totally. It makes it so easy. It's so good. Okay, we have 2 more tips. So this is because Christy and I could not stop. So we've gotten to our 10. We'll do a little recap at the end. We have 2 more tips that are coming out. They may be the best tips yet. I think the last and final tip is possibly the best one that we've had. And I want to see more nuggets in the chat. We are also going to share our crazy, amazing bonuses. We'll have Scott share the bonuses coming from SamCart. We'll give you all of the goodness. Before we do that, though, we want to give you these 2 tips. So are you ready? If you are ready, give me ready in the chat because I'm pulling it up so I can remember what it was. Okay, here's what it is. Oh, and Scott, I may want you to actually screen share on this one.
Let's do it.
Because I did not know about this until we did a video recently, and you solved an actual problem for me with this. So I'm super stoked about it. When people buy from you, this is a way to increase your eventual money that you collect. Okay. So this is not about necessarily getting people to initially make that purchase unless you actually tell them this is going to happen beforehand. Because if you tell them that this is going to happen beforehand, they'll probably be more likely to buy. So it's like very meta before and after. Actually deliver the product.
Yeah.
Which sometimes people don't do. And I mean, I remember at one point we had an event here in my backyard and we had people who bought the virtual stream. And I said that we would be sending like these kits to the people who came in person, would also get them online. My father-in-law passed away literally days after the event. And I completely got knocked out of everything business wise. And all the stuff was in my garage. And I was so late on delivering those things. And I felt awful about it because I'm so committed to like right away delivering something. And one thing that I see happen with courses especially is that people can't find the link to get access to the course because it's coming from a different email service provider. So SamCart is doing something that I've not seen anybody ever do before. And I would love you to do this. And
Dude, bring it up. Let's show
you
it.
told me about it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So a couple months ago, the end of June, we rolled out this. What you're looking at right here is the new SamCart Courses app. I say new. It's like 2 months old, and we have some brand new things that just came out. But this is it, right? So basically, this is what we deliver. This is what you get as a SamCart like account owner. You get this really awesome, nice. We call this your course library. Showcase everything you have here, right? This is one public-facing page. Share it in your Instagram account, right? Put in your email footer, put it wherever, and people can come and see everything you have in one spot, right? So I'm going to come in. I'll click on buy. It's going to take me back to this. You guys, we saw this page before, right? Someone's going to come down, yada, yada. They read your whole sales page. They're fired up. They're going to go ahead and buy it. So let me go ahead and just plug in, and I'll plug in what? Scott plus Molly Christie at SamCart. I need a totally new email address. What Christie was talking about with payment options, right? This is what that looks like in SamCart. So I understand this demo account is a $30 product. You wouldn't probably want to break up a $30 product into a payment option, but I will say, what I didn't say when Christie said it, is for payment options, anything over $100, right? If you're selling something that's north of $100, you should test having a payment option because you could be increasing your conversions. Like you could be getting twice as many customers in the door. Okay. And that's really that break point is over $100 is when payment plans really start to sort of like increase conversion. Anyway,
cool.
Let's keep moving. So now we're going to come down and you guys can see, we talked about order bumps before, right? So someone's going to come in here and say, cool, I want to buy this. Maybe they just want 1 out of 3, right? But just like that, I've taken a $30 order and turned it into a $49 order. And Molly, this is the point in which I need you to not share my screen so that I can actually edit a live credit card number without sharing it with all of your guys' YouTube audiences.
And also just to do the math, that actually turned a $30 credit card order into a $79 credit order because you're adding $49 to it. So it's making it even more. Exactly. Oh my gosh.
Wildly popular. Okay. All right.
Okay, so watch what happens. Can I do it?
You can bring me back. We're good. Yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
Watch what happens when he actually purchases it.
Yeah. So here's what's going to happen, right? Instead of needing to like choose a password or go back to your email address or, there's so many steps that get lost. And I've done this for a long time. Okay. We found out that 29% of our students never even made it to our course. And so we built this. If you're a first-time student, right, this is called auto enroll. And this is as long as it ever gets. Basically, your information is pre-filled and your only job is to just choose a password and confirm it right on the same page. No checking your email, no confirming anything, no having to go back and log in or log in before you buy. You know what I mean? Like you have the money, the sale is made. I click create account and you are going to get taken right inside. I have access to both courses that I bought, right? And that is if I come back and bought something else, I wouldn't even need that one page you see anymore. You literally just go right into the course. So it is as quick and seamless and easy. And like, when we started building the SamCart Courses app, we looked around and we were like, why are these problems? I don't understand. Like, why are all these, quote unquote, like course platforms, like so okay with a bunch of people never even getting started, right? Because they put all these weird intermediate steps, but because like Brian and I have sold courses and content, digital stuff for a decade, we build that kind of stuff into SamCart because we get the problems that plague all of our businesses. So that's the auto enroll feature. We are crazy excited about it. It's so cool. It's even easier and simpler for returning customers and just the easiest thing you could possibly do.
I'm so excited that you told me about it because what we were doing, we had a thank you page that said, go check your email. And then people had to go check their email. And then the email is really cool because on the receipt, it has a little bar that says create your account, but some people don't read that. So we hadn't implemented this until you just told me about it a couple days ago. So I'm so excited that we do these videos together so I can learn things.
Better late
and you
than
just turn it on, right? You just turn it on in the inside of your product.
You just turn it on. Yeah, it's awesome. You basically say, hey, when someone buys this product, where do you want to send them? You can send them to like a generic SamCart order summary page. You can send them to your home. You can send wherever you want, put it in the URL. But then their third option there is auto enroll and just roll them right into courses. And it is so smooth and so awesome. We have seen that number, right? We studied, of course, we're very, very into our own numbers, right? But we're studying the numbers, and for people who use auto enroll, the number of students who don't start the course that they just bought is in like the low single digits now. It's like 4% or something like that. It is awesome. Yeah.
It's so good. It's so good. Okay, Christie, you have our final tip, and this was both of our favorites when we were doing. If you are familiar with improv games or improv exercises, we were doing a yes and exercise yesterday. As we were yes and. So this was our final yes and. So we want all of the likes, all of the hearts. Drum roll on this. I think Scott, you are going to love this tip because it is so true for what you guys do at SamCart. Here we go.
I had to stand back up for this one. Okay. So they've bought your course. They're doing the auto enroll with Scott or with SamCart. And what's next? You have to love them up. You have to welcome them properly. So SamCart is going to flash up that screen if you choose to go that way into the auto enroll. But they're over there in their home. They're all alone. Make sure you send them a welcome email that feels like you are saying hello to the best love of your life, to a long lost friend, a long lost lover. Love them up. Tell them what to expect. Have it in your branded colors. Put in your wow. Surprise and delight them. And just love and hug them in an email because they are now one of your community and you need to take care of them.
Love that so hard. Yeah, so hard. My favorite welcome email I have ever received is I bought a pair of shoes once. It was nothing to do with SamCart. It was just like in my own time. I bought a pair of shoes from I can't even remember the name of the company now at this point, but I bought like 4 more pairs over the course of it was a long time ago. I was a youngin', but they sent me this email that was like it had like a GIF back when GIFs were like kind of cool and new and all of that, and had this whole thing.
They're still cool and new.
It was so cool and new. I'm serious. This was like 2009. And I was like, what is this? So fun. And the whole thing was just like so goofy and fun. And I just fell in love with that brand. I became this huge advocate. I was always talking about them. And like, it's funny now, a decade later, I can't remember their name, which is don't take that, forget that I said that. But it's just, I love that. I love funny, cool, welcoming, human things where you are just embracing that person and bringing them into your world.
So good. So good. So good. And I mean, I think gifts are such a great way to incorporate into all of that. Oh my gosh. Okay. These were our 10 tips. So Christie, what I want to do is I want to rattle them off back and forth that I'm going to clap. And then that way we're going to repurpose this as well. I'll see an audio spike. We're going to this is called our speedy recap. So if you're watching this live right now, keep those nuggets coming because during the speedy recap, I'm not going to be looking at the chat, but we are going to be pulling from those nuggets when we're done. Scott, are you ready for the speedy recap?
Hit it.
Okay. So, Christie, do you have your list there that I can just go number 2 and then you can go number 3 and then we'll go back and forth? That sound good? Okay. And then, Scott, do you want to say one of these tips? Should we give you the last one? You can just say like love on your customers. That'll be the final one.
Yes. Okay. I'll do the last one. That's 12. I got it. I'm in here.
Doing this live. Okay. Don't forget it. All right. Here we go. I'm going to do like a fake intro right now too. Ready? If you are looking for ways to increase your conversions on your sales page, you are in luck because we are going to bring you not 1, not 2, not 10, but 12 ways that you can increase your conversions on your sales pages. And the first one is be like Mr. Rogers. You want to speak to one person. He didn't say, hey, everybody in the neighborhood. He said, hey, neighbor. And the more you can do that, the more you can make more sales and transform generations just like he did. Christie, go.
Number 2, promise after you connect. So make sure you are very clear at the top of your sales page what your student or client will feel and know and be and act like after they complete your course.
I love it. That promise is so good. Okay, number 3 is add more than one buy button. Sometimes people won't put the buy button on the page until the very, very bottom. There may be people who come there who want to just buy right away. So make sure you get a button up top, and then you can put one on the bottom and maybe sprinkle one in the middle. Really good. Christie.
Number 4, be like Amazon. Offer additional products and services to your clients right on the checkout page. They're called order bumps and upsells.
Oh, so good. And you can even cross-sell your courses also, or your products if you're using a tool like this thing we love called SamCart. That can be really cool too. Okay, number 5, I believe we're at, is create what we call a tree of beliefs. And this is the way that you take all of your content and you make sure your content is instilling beliefs that move them closer to purchasing from you. So instill those beliefs, they'll be more likely to buy. Christie.
Number 6, connect with options. By that, I mean have 3 different scenarios that the reader can read and go, oh my gosh, that's me. She knows my pain.
And I love how you said that. You said, which of these is you? And you give them those 3 different options. It's so good. Okay, number 7. Number 7 is in your FAQ section, make sure that you squish objections. So if people have said no to you before, or you have fears about what they may say no to, just put a question in the FAQ that squishes that objection. Go.
And number 8 is give them a choice bind. They're already at the bottom of your sales page, and tell them now's the time to make a choice. It's like a fork in the road. Do you want to go do it alone and take the slow road, or do you want to go the fast road with support and with me or you, whoever.
So good. And the next one after that, they have made the choice. They're thinking, okay, I think that I want to do this. I don't want to go at this alone. Then you want to add in what we call an implementation guarantee. So this is where you say, hey, we're going to give you a money back guarantee. All we do is require that you actually use the thing so that you can get the result that you're wanting to get. That helps to make sure that you're holding the bar higher for your clients, for your customers, because when they pay you, they are saying, I want to solve this problem. An implementation guarantee guarantees that actually happens and gives them that little bit of security.
And number 10 is give them payment options. Not everybody is Daddy Warbucks, and they may not have the cash flow to pay in full. So give them payment options so they can get into your course.
Oh, so good. Okay. And then number 11, which is sneaky little extra, is actually deliver your stuff. So Scott, why don't you take that one too? Can you explain the way that you make sure that we deliver stuff?
Man, deliver your stuff. So one of the coolest things we do, again, is SamCart's new courses app. It's called Auto Enroll. But basically what it's going to do is going to create the shortest possible path from someone buying to someone diving into your course and starting and getting going. Because if you limit that number, if you keep that number as low as possible, right? That means your refunds are down, your cancellations are down. You want your customers to have a great first experience and get right to what they just bought.
I love it. All right. And Scott, you've got number 12 for us.
Number 12. Back over to me.
What is number 12?
When people buy from you guys, you want to hug them. You want to love them. Okay. You want to embrace them into your world. That first message you send them, the first email, the first page you show them, whatever, right after buying, you have got to let them know that they are loved and warm and home and welcome, right? And be human and just love them up right in that moment.
I love it so much. It's so good. And that's what we're doing here today. We are loving on you, giving you all this information. We love having you here with us in the chat. And we are going to now pick our nugget winners. If you want more information about how you can use these tools, these tips that we gave you, Christie and I do this with Scott's tool, SamCart. So we love SamCart, and just look around this video somewhere to find how you can actually get access to it. If you're here with us live right now, just say, show me more, and we'll reach out to you to make sure that you get all of our juicy bonuses. So now,
but Molly, you forgot the show me more name.
Yeah, so I realized a lot of people wrote, show me more, Molly, Christie, and Scott. So I decided that was going to be confusing. So what we're going to do is we are streaming on our own places, and I figure we'll just figure out the people who come on our streams. I don't know. So if you can include our name in it, that will be the best. So do it as a specific name, not all three of our names together, because just one name.
Either Molly or Christie's name. If you're in Christie's world, use show me more Christie. If you're in Molly's world, use show me more Molly. That's how they're going to help them out. Let's,
Thank you.
Or just type our name without even show me more.
Just type our name. It'll be perfect that way. Or send us a message. You can reach out to us and we will answer your questions as well. Hey, Christie, do you want to talk about the bonuses that we actually have here?
Yes, I
That is
actually
so
do.
awesome.
And let me just click a couple buttons because I had it up here.
Ooh, and here's a great question, which is, can someone sell original art through SamCart?
Ooh, heck yeah. The answer is 100% yes. So one of my favorite SamCart sellers actually is an artist. She herself is an artist, right? And she takes her original art, she'll make a page for it. And then what she do? She's selling at the bottom. She sells her digital prints. She sells, canvas stuff that she can kind of, she's selling reproductions of the sort of original piece, or people can go like spend up and go big and go buy the original piece from her. But like, here's the cool part, like her order bumps and stuff are like frames and like expedited shipping and like all this kind of stuff. So she does like all of the same stuff we're talking about, and she crushes it. It's awesome.
I love it so much.
So cool.
So good.
Yeah,
so great
so
question, Kale. Okay, Christy, you got it?
Yeah. How do I share my screen?
You just share it and then I'll bring it under the stream.
Right under where my finger should be on your screen.
There's a little thing that has a computer.
I think I might have done it.
You did it.
Did I do
sharing
it?
your whole desktop. Is that okay?
Oh,
now it's good. Now I just see the page. Amazing. If you have other questions, I see some other questions coming in. So just put a Q in front of it and we'll get back to those. So Christy is going to share her screen.
First, I'm going to make Molly jealous because she doesn't have a SamCart t-shirt and I have two. So there. Okay. Molly and I have put together 5 bonuses for you. The first one is my magic money multiplier. This will teach you how to get your clients to spend more money with you. And it's my entire formula. And it really does feel like magic. It's that easy. You're also going to get the 30-day client attraction formula, because the success of your launch does not happen when you suddenly throw your sales page out to the world. Your success is based what you're doing in the off season and during the pre-launch period. So we'll teach you how to do, and I'll even give you real life experiences from some of my super successful launches. And then my final bonus before we get to Molly's, and I'm going to have her talk about hers, is the course protection system. Because there are unscrupulous people out there that will steal your course. So you need how to, number 1, protect your content. And number 2, how to discover the thieves, former sheriff here.
And attorney.
Yeah. And attorney, exactly.
Yeah.
What to do once you discover them, former attorney here. So that's a really powerful bonus. And unfortunately, I just came up with this idea because it just happened to me. Somebody just stole our course.
So crazy. Oh my gosh.
But they fought the law, and the law won.
The law won.
The law won for sure.
And Christy will show you how to do the same. Yes.
Exactly. All right, Molly, your turn.
Right. Yeah, I got it. I'm so stoked about this one because it's brand new, actually. So I was just asked to speak at Affiliate Summit West, and they asked me if I could share some new chatbot strategies. And I was like, oh my gosh, yes, because bots are now working on Instagram, which most people don't even know, and they are awesome and so easy. So I'm going to put together for you brand new 5 quick automated chat strategies, say that 10 times fast, to instantly drive more sales on Instagram and Facebook. These are super simple. I'll show you exactly how to do it. Really awesome. And I'm also going to be offering our Show Up and Get Clients with Video Kickstart. So what this is, it is 5 days. It's all actually inside SamCart. We already loaded it in there. It's 5 days showing you everything about how to have the confidence to show up online, how to connect with your ideal client, where to find them. We've got templates and checklists, and people have freaked out for it. We are just now putting it up for sale. So this is something that you can get access to too, which is so good.
Awesome. Molly, can you share my screen? Because what I also want to do is I want to toss out everything that you guys get, like what you guys are hearing, everything that you guys just saw, those 4 incredible, awesome bonuses from these 2 incredible minds, right, is actually on top of what we're offering in SamCart this week too. So I'd love for you guys to see, like, you get all of that as a starting point, and then what you get when you come and get SamCart for the next like 4 or 5 days here, everything that we talked about here already. And then there's like a ton of other awesome stuff. So Molly, can you share mine?
Before I share your screen though, I need to do this.
Yes. Oh, it's so good. It turned out so good. Oh, who says Molly doesn't have a SamCart shirt? Man.
Yeah. And
I'm sorry. I just have to show it to you again.
So good.
So great. It is so great.
I mean,
Amazing.
okay.
Molly, you look so tan, clearly living by the beach suits you. I think it's amazing. So good.
Before we go to Scott, but keep him sharing up there. Just one thing about our bonuses. Now,
Yes.
Scott was saying earlier, don't hold your bonuses back until after the money back guarantee.
Thank you.
Don't be stingy, all of that. Well, Molly and I are actually releasing our bonuses on December 1st. And here's the reason. We don't want you to get distracted by our bonuses. We want you diving into SamCart. We want you doing their 14-day course challenge. We want you doing your implementation session and focus on SamCart. And then on December 1st, we're going to do a little surprise thing with you, and we're going to release the bonuses. I just want to make it very clear. For people that have already bought,
great point.
Yeah. For people that have already bought through our links, we see the questions coming up. Of course, you're going to get the bonuses. Molly and I both believe in always rewarding and loving up on our early enrollees.
Oh my gosh. And we have 2 more questions, Scott, before you share your bonuses too. So one was, if you used Christie's referral link to purchase SamCart yesterday, you still get access to those bonuses from me too. We are totally partnering on this. And Elizabeth just said the same thing on the other side. She said that she signed up with my link yesterday. She's still going to get all the bonuses. Yes. So everything from both Christy and I, if you saw the bonuses on my page, you're going to get all that. If you saw the bonuses on Christy's page, you're going to get all that, all of it. And yeah, so just like so much awesomeness. If you have more questions about that, let us know. Scott, other bonuses?
Let me show you guys. So so I want to show you guys, we having just sort of like released the SamCart Courses app and a brand new feature literally as of Friday, which I could demo here today if we want to close out with that. That's cool too. We're basically announcing that and celebrating that. And we have just a bunch of awesome, really big bundle offers for you guys to check out. And let me just really quickly walk you through. In addition to what you guys just got from Christy and Molly, these 2 incredible people, this is what you get when you purchase from SamCart. Number 1, you get a full year of SamCart is obviously the biggest thing. They're yearly bundles. That's kind of what we do. You're going to get the SamCart Courses app. So delivering your own courses and memberships and anything right inside of SamCart with what we already showed you earlier in the call, right? It is in every single account. You're also going to lock in unlimited courses and unlimited students for life there as well. If you buy here right now, you're locking that in. We are going to give you guys our 14-day course creation challenge, this one right here. It is awesome. It starts next Thursday. This is the second round of this that we've done. Our first group was so fun, and it is freaking awesome. We're also giving you our one-page master. Sorry, what?
When does it start?
It starts next Thursday. Yeah, so it's going to
start next Thursday. So got to get in now. I'm so stoked. That's amazing.
Yeah, so we close down. This special thing is available through Tuesday night because we have to close it down and start the challenge. And that's really what it's all about for us there. We're going to get the one-page masterclass, right? Which is basically, how do I sell on one page? How do I turn my whole business, simplify everything, and like, listen, if you want to do a launch next month or something, I want to show you how to do it on one extremely simple page. And that's what that bonus is all about. We're giving you guys our traffic tactics thing, which is basically just everything we know about Facebook ads and podcasting and bring on affiliates and organic stuff. It's just all kinds of just traffic stuff. So you have like a Netflix library of like, hey, I want to try and get traffic with a different way. We will give you guys that again as a free bonus. We have our customer Facebook group, which Molly, you already talked about. We're going to get you guys in there. We have something called Top Seller Strategies, which is basically like a collection, which, by the way, I need you guys both to contribute to this because you guys are not in here right now, and you should be.
We've talked about it, and I forgot.
But we're going to get you in there. Don't worry about that. But it's basically a collection of like mini trainings from a bunch of SamCart's top sellers, talking about their superpower. And it's awesome. It's so cool. It's such an awesome way for us to sort of like spread it out and cover like more ground than sort of, what we do. And it's super, super awesome. But again, all of that is included with a full year of SamCart. So basically what you're going to do is you're going to come down, pick from any one of our plans, big, huge discount, 40% discount on launch, 20% discount on grow, 20% discount on scale, get all of the bonuses I just said on any plan that you choose, all of Christy and Molly's bonuses on any plan that you choose. Just an incredible, incredible offer there. So again, available for the next 3 days, 12 hours, 4 minutes, and 18 seconds, 17. 16.
Oh my gosh.
And that's the idea, guys. So that's what we have going on. Super excited to show you guys all of that awesome stuff. And then, we do have the cross-sells thing. Do we still have time? You guys want to see it?
Yeah. So the only issue that I have is that I have someone who actually won a bonus for me to help her set up her SamCart sales page. And I'm supposed to be meeting with her. I had told her 10:15 would be good, but now she's messaging me that she's watching this video right now. So
she's here.
If we, let me just, I'm going to ask her if she can message in the chat.
Awesome.
Does she want to see this? Do you want to see the cross-sell thing?
The feature is called Course Cross Sells, and it's pretty bonkers. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
And maybe while we're seeing if we want to see the cross-sell thing, she says yes. Okay, so we're good. We can keep going.
Right.
Thank you
Let's
so
do
much
it.
for being awesome with the thing.
Let's show it up. Okay, so Molly, if you bring me back up.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna
Sorry.
just demo this really quick. Basically, this is a brand new feature, and this is something we are crazy excited about. This is the kind of thing I've been like dreaming about since like we started selling sold my first course in 2009. So it's been a long time, right? But basically, what do we do at SamCart is we do e-commerce, right? And so we are finally bringing e-commerce into your members area, okay? So I'm now logged in right now as a student, okay? So someone's going to come in, and I'm going to come in and check out Guitar for Beginners. Well, our new course cross-sell feature is these blue boxes right here. You get to showcase your other courses, maybe your other services. Maybe you could do like a consultation call where you get on and then sell people into high ticket level stuff. You could sell live event tickets. You could sell physical products. You can sell whatever you want in these spots right here. And you can do 1, you can do 2, you can do 3, whatever. But here's the really cool part. Let's say that I'm interested in buying guitar for advanced players, right? I'm going to click unlock now. SamCart is going to email me a code, which let me just go to my inbox. I'll just show this.
I haven't actually seen you do this part of it, so I'm excited.
Here it is. Just hit over here. So here's my purchase verification code, right? SamCart emails them a 6-digit code. They come on back, right? I paste this in, click submit.
And I just want to highlight this part also because we talked about this, that if you didn't have this little like confirmation code, people could easily accidentally click and purchase something they didn't want.
Yeah.
So I love that you're doing this extra step to make sure that we're not just randomly charging people's credit cards.
Yeah, you do not need to worry about someone like guessing your password or something. Like ultra secure. It's the same thing. This is the same technology used by like Southwest Airlines and like a bunch of credit card companies to confirm purchases. Like this is like industry standard security kind of stuff. So you guys are safe. I'm going to see the credit card that I have on file. If I wanted to change what credit card I have on file, or maybe switch to a PayPal account or something, you can click up here to do that. But I'm just going to hit complete purchase and watch what happens. Purchase is complete. If I click here to go back to my list of courses, I now see the new one that I just bought, Guitar for Advanced Players, right there. This is the new hotness. I am so jazzed up. We have so many accounts have already turned this on. This is wildly, wildly popular. That feature you see right there is available on SamCart Grow and Up. So if you guys go to that page that I showed you before, go grab SamCart Grow, add course cross sells to your members area, and start selling more stuff to your existing customers. This is the coolest thing that we have ever created. Honestly, like I find it hard to like undersell how cool this feature is, and I cannot wait for you guys specifically and everybody watching to turn this thing on.
That is my focus this weekend, is to get it all set up. I'm so stoked about it. What were you going to say, Christy?
It is absolutely the coolest. And we have over 25 courses. And so we are slowly moving them over to SamCart. Yes. Our first course has been moved over, and then we're going to pull all of them over. We've been doing cross sells our own way by like cutting and pasting and then sending them to a checkout page, which is a beautiful SamCart checkout page. But then they got to put all their information in again.
Yeah, they have to go find everything and plug it all in. And it's a nightmare.
Yeah. So I want to say cross sells are a fabulous idea. And now you just made it like magic.
It is when you make it that easy. Like, what do I know? Having run SamCart for 5 or 6 years here, like all I know is that when you make it easy for people to buy more stuff, they buy more stuff. And it does not get easier than that. That is something that, again, like we are crazy excited. Again, we are just sort of scratching the surface. We're so excited for this to be in here. Sell anything you want to more of your customers. So like, here's what I want to create for everybody watching. I want you guys to be able to wake up in the morning and be like, student A bought an extra $100 worth of stuff. Student B bought an extra, $70 worth of stuff. Like that's what I want to help everyone create. And I'm so excited to get this into more people's hands.
It's so good. Okay. I want to be respectful of the fact that I do have this call that I pushed out. So I'm very grateful, but I want to do our nugget winner. We have a couple of questions that we can just like tap on really quick. So like Gail said, she also sells scarves, merchandise from a second party. Can she use this with that? And
100%,
I was thinking she totally can, because there's integrations. You can have links. Definitely you can. Yep. There also we had some people who are saying, please share the link. If you just joined us, know that the best way to get the link is in the chat. Drop the name of the person that you came to this video through. So if you came to this video through me, just drop Molly in the chat. If you came through Christie, drop Christie in the chat. We are sharing our bonuses. And so if the only thing that changes when you go through my link or Christie's link is that I will get credit for it when you come through mine. Christie will get credit for it when you come through ours. And so we're just collaborating and giving all the same bonuses so that we can get more of this magic into the world. And I'm just going to say, if you're watching on YouTube right now, the chat takes about a day for it to actually be in a place where I can see it. So which it makes me a little nervous. So as soon as we're ending, I may go into YouTube and drop the link for you guys right there. But what I'm going to do is, if you're watching this on YouTube, as soon as it's done, I'm going to add the link into the comment section. So just know the comment section will be there on YouTube if you came through me. On Facebook, it's a little easier. Just so you know.
And if you're dying for that link, you email the person that you came here from. You email
right,
Molly,
that's
you email
true
Christie,
too.
they will get back to you. If you guys want to check us out right now, then I'm sure Christie and Molly will be happy to open their inbox and see 100 emails. Today might be the only day that might be true, but make it happen. Everybody. Get that link.
Or DM me. Yeah, DM me on Facebook.
For sure.
So Molly, can I stay on and answer questions while you're coaching your client?
You know what? You totally can. You 1000% can.
I don't know if we can stop the stream. I don't know if I can stop it.
I can just turn my camera off and I can go to my other computer.
Let's do it. Let's answer some questions. Yeah.
Okay, perfect. I'm going to pick a nugget. Can we pick nugget winners before I hop off?
Yes. Do it up.
Yes. Okay. Ready? And so let's scroll. Just tell me when to stop. Ready?
Stop. I can't even see what's scrolling.
And this is, that's the good part, is you can't see where I'm at. So it's like totally unique. Okay. So Christie, this is going to be for your Facebook Live course. Tell us about the Facebook Live course really quick.
Okay. Facebook Live Bootcamp is a 8-part video training where you're going to go from, I don't know how to show up on camera, to knowing exactly what to do and how to do it.
So good. Okay. And the winner is Susan. So how does Susan get in touch with you to be able to get that?
Susan, send an email to howdy@christiemiller.com with the subject line, I won.
I love it so much. Okay, we're going to do one more for our Social Sales Stars course. Ready? I'm scrolling. Tell me when to stop.
Stop.
Oh my gosh. It is Nugget. Payment options work for me from Nikki Rhodes Hill. Nikki Rhodes Hill.
Nikki, what's up, Nikki? I know Nikki.
Yay, that's so good. Nikki, I'm so excited to share this with you. You won Social Sales Stars, which actually is in SamCart. We are in the process of moving things over as well. And it was a program that we did live for 8 weeks, and it walks you through everything that you need to be able to make sales without funnels or launches or any of that, from the clarity to the messaging to showing up. And I think you're going to love it. And all you have to do is email Molly, Molly, at thepreparedperformer.com and do the same thing. Say I won in the chat. And then if you can do me a favor, because we don't usually give this one away, if you can just say Social Sales Stars in there so they know not to send you a selfie light, then
and I'm just going to say, congratulations, Nikki. Nikki is one of my Courses Made Easy students, and we just love her. And so I'm excited for everyone that won. I'm excited for everyone that's here. I don't want to pick favorites, but congratulations, Nikki.
Yay. And Susan is actually, so it's fun because Susan is actually a member of Show Up with Video. So go on the fast road. So it's so good. Susan, congrats to you too. I love it. Oh my gosh. Okay. So good. So what I'm going to do, I'm messaging. She says, don't rush on my account, but I'm going to run over. I am going to honor the time that I have with her. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to leave this going. So the only thing that's going to be weird is I don't know how you'll end it when it's time to end.
Oh,
so I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to mute myself. I have another computer right here, so I'll just leave it on. And when it's time to end, just send me a message and I'll have my Slack open. You guys send me a message on Slack.
That sounds awesome.
Or text me. Christie, just text me.
Yeah. One question though. I'm scrolling through the comments and it stops. So I don't think we're even going to see all the questions because we're not you.
I don't know if we can go back. Yeah, it might be one more.
Well, we can keep questions coming in right now too. Like if you have questions, they're going to come out, right? So give us questions now. Can you?
Yeah. Okay. So I can go to the bottom and whatever questions I see first, we'll answer, and then I'll just keep scrolling up.
Okay. I know one question which actually would. A couple of things that I've seen come through that you guys can talk about is whether or not bonuses apply to those who already are with SamCart. The other question that I saw is which level is right for people to buy, which I love that you clarified that those cross sells are only at the grow level. Someone else had asked, is this great? Someone from your community, Christie, asked, is this a great thing for people who are new? who are like brand new without very many clients. So maybe you guys can talk about the different levels and which,
Yeah, for
like
sure.
how it applies to different levels.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Is
Awesome.
that cool? Okay, I'm gonna mute.
Okay. So
For sure.
sorry, I don't know who asked the question about, is this okay for me if I'm a new coach? I'm going to say yes. When I first got SamCart, part of what I was using it for was to collect money for my paying client, for my
To bill
private
your
client.
people. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what we
And
do. Yeah.
yeah. And here's the cool thing. If all you use it for is a checkout page for private clients, it's going to save you time because you're no longer going to have to be sending them the client agreement, following up. Did you sign it? Where is it? That's so awkward because you can build your entire
Creating new weird invoices that people can't even
Oh,
figure
man.
out, and then they change their mind and don't want to buy from you for real.
Yeah,
Exactly.
and you can put your entire client agreement so that they check the terms and conditions box before they enroll. And so it just saves so much time. It sets expectations. It protects both of you. So even if that is all you're selling right now, I say go for it. Grab this deal. Lock in the lifetime pricing. Your pricing will never go up. Correct, Scott?
Bingo.
No bait and switch.
Exactly. Yeah. You will lock in the same discount year after year after year. Yeah. 100%.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. You take the other question, which I've already forgotten what it is.
Yeah. So to sort of touch on the question on, which plan is right for me, right? This is always my barrier line. If you are just starting out, go get SamCart launched. It is made for you. You know what I mean? And now with the courses app included, unlimited courses, unlimited students, you're just trying to figure things out. You know what I mean? So you need a simple, easy way. You have an idea to bring it to life and start making money, right? Start like Christie was saying, just send a client, a really simple, easy checkout page and watch how easy it is to collect that payment. Like just do that. Okay. If you are someone who's a little bit further along, go get SamCart Grow. SamCart Grow is like, it is the bread and butter of what we do every single day. You get so many features like order bumps, like one-click upsells, right? Like payment options, full subscriptions and everything is actually on launch. So launch, you have a ton of stuff there too. The new course cross-sells thing, right? Like our add to order button. I mean, there's just so much stuff in there to help you guys make more money from the customers you're getting right now. Go get SamCart Grow. And then of course, if you're someone who's like, I'm making $5,000 a month, go get SamCart Scale. You know what I mean? Because that has even more. That's for the established businesses who are like, I'm at or near six figures and I'm looking to become Christie Miller. You know what I mean? Like that's what you want to go do. Go get yourself SamCart Scale.
Please don't be Christie Miller. There's so much choices ahead of
The
mine.
world can only take such one Christie Miller.
I'm coming back as an underachiever so I can do the rest. Yes.
For people
Wait,
who already have a SamCart account, if that's you and you're already on SamCart, I would strongly suggest going through one of these wonderful people's links, right? And go move to a yearly plan, right? Go upgrade, or if you're on launch, go upgrade to Grow, right? Go grab some of these more features, right? Let's take the next step. If you're already on a yearly plan on SamCart, you're locked in, you know exactly where you are, message our team. You know what I mean? We will get you guys taken care of. I don't want to put Christie and Molly's business, like your guys' bonuses, I don't think are something that I'll let you guys decide if you want to give it away to someone who's not buying right now. That's up to them. Those are sort of special things that they're doing for the community. Certainly everything that we offer on the SamCart side, if you're already a SamCart user and you came in through like a normal free trial or something and didn't get what we're offering, message our team. We'd be happy to give that to you guys. But certainly I'm not going to put any of that on these wonderful people. That is up to you guys to decide with your bonuses. But certainly we'll figure something out for you guys.
Yeah. So here's what Molly and I came up with last night about our bonuses. So obviously anyone that buys through Molly's link gets all 5 of the bonuses that we talked about. Anyone that buys through my link gets those same exact 5 bonuses that we talked about. For people who have bought SamCart through my link in the past, you're going to get all of my bonuses. And for people who bought through Molly's link in the past, you're going to get all of her bonuses. But we're not going to go and try and figure out, okay, how do I grab these other 2 from her? So we're
but
still
that's
taking
so generous too. I mean, that's incredibly generous what you guys are offering there. I'm again, another reason why we love working with you guys. We love you guys. Been such great partners of ours. Like there's a lot of giving going on this call, guys. I'm so thankful that the 2 of you have decided to do that, even just for people who have already bought.
Yeah. And then a couple of my clients were asking me last night who have had SamCart forever. They didn't come through me. They bought it before. They knew me. And they're like, but how do I get your bonuses? And I'm like, don't worry. We'll do a special offer for people that are in our courses in our community so that we
Love
can
that.
get the bonuses of the itty bitty investment. But we're taking care of our people.
Or click Christie's link now, right? Put Christie in the chat and get Christie's link now, or put Molly in the chat and Molly will get you the guy's link, her link, and go upgrade, right? Maybe you bought, but you're on launch or something. Like go get some more features in your disposal. Do the things that Christie and your team are all setting up right now inside of the courses app with cross sells and all that awesome stuff, right? And get Christie's bonuses right here, right now, right? At an awesome, awesome discount on top of it. So a lot of stuff you guys can go do for sure. I cannot recommend enough. SamCart Grow SamCart Launch is awesome. It's a great tool for anybody who's just starting out. SamCart Grow is like, man, I know a lot of people can look at $950 for the year and think like, man, that's steep. But I mean, Christie, tell me this. If I offered you to pay for SamCart right now and I offered you $950 a month, or you had to cancel, well, don't answer it too honestly, I guess. But like, you know what I mean? Would you make your money back if I told you, Christie, you have to pay $950 a month for SamCart?
Yeah, I mean, I would definitely make my money back. That wouldn't feel good. So thank God you're not like those
Thankfully,
other
you are paying much, much less, and that's not what we're asking, But yeah,
right.
In terms of features
It's
that help
so
you make your money back, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's what
I mean, because I know there is a difference, a big difference, especially if you're starting out between $349 and $950. So like Scott said, get in with Launch. I have to make sure I say the names in the right order.
Yes.
Get in with Launch.
Grow.
You can always upgrade to Grow. You get the sale price when
100%.
you upgrade. And I just got to say, the order bumps and the upsells alone, that right there, I've had people in my community that have paid for their entire year of SamCart with a couple order bumps. So
I actually have a question about this right now while we're on this other Zoom call. So I'm just going to use this as my own private coaching call also. So with that auto enroll, because I haven't actually set it up yet, is the auto enroll thing only available at a certain?
No, that is available on any plan. Yeah, that is a feature. Yeah, that is a feature of the courses app. So anybody can use that. The only thing about the courses
SamCart how to turn that on?
Yes, let's do it. Yes, hold on. Let me go ahead, share my screen. Share my screen.
Let's so easy. What are you doing?
Because so we were in there doing it, but it just had the thank you page or the custom URL is where, because it wasn't like send the order summary or the
I get it.
Yeah. So let me just showcase right now. Yeah. So we're going to products. Okay. I'm going to pull up Guitar for Beginners. This sort of like, initial.
Okay, wait, I'm going to put it on the screen. I'm putting it on the screen. So if you're watching live,
sorry.
Doing right now.
Cool. So let me go back. I'm going to go back. You're on SamCart's dashboard, right? Which, by the way, big shout out. Once anybody on this call who's coming in and checking us out and stuff like that, click on the help button up here in the top right or down here, and you can search through all, like if I put in auto enroll. Oh, that's funny. Well, so I'm going to put in courses. We have like unbelievable stuff about courses, a bunch of stuff that's going to be in here. But it might be auto enroll like without a dash or something. Anyway, I'm going to go to a product. I'm going to open up any product in here, right? And then I'm going to come down and it's order redirect right here, right? And so you can use SamCart's order summaries, basically like we'll make a page for you and show them what they bought and stuff. Custom URL, exactly what you think. And then here's course auto enroll.
Oh, there it is. Yeah. Okay, wait. Perfect.
That's it.
So I see it
Here, I can
obviously
kind of
there.
zoom in
Now
too.
we didn't see it on it before. Do you have to like turn that on?
You know what? You have to have this product has to have a
connected to the course.
Yes.
Perfect. I know how to do that. Okay, amazing. So
and then you're all set.
So just so everybody knows, if you're trying to turn that on and it's not there, the product has to be connected to that course in order to have that option. Is that correct?
Yep, exactly. Yeah. So you're basically telling SamCart, hey, here's a list of all my products. You go into the courses app and basically say, hey, look, when someone buys this product, add them to this course. When someone buys this one, add them to this course. And you can do it for multiple. So you can basically say, listen, when someone buys this one product, I want to add them to 3 different courses. And there's just, it's so flexible. It's so easy. You're looking at the interface. There's no code about it, anything like that.
So that everybody knows the way that you do that is through the course itself. So I don't know if you want to show that, Scott, but you do that go to the actual course. So you go into like the courses app, you select the course, and then inside the course is where you connect it to the product. So for us, what we ended up doing, because we had a couple people who had our sneaky old sales page. A couple of people bought our old course wanting access to the new course. I don't know how the heck they actually found it, and I thought maybe something was wrong on our side. And she was like, no, I just like searched and went to your website and she found some weird page that was not public anymore. So I went through and I connected our old programs to the course as well.
Oh, that's
just to
fun.
make sure I was
Gotta love that.
catching anybody who snuck in through a different weird
Yeah,
place.
100%. Yeah, open a course, go to assign products, and basically what you're going to see, and I'm kind of zoomed in, so it looks a little funny right now, but you're going to see here's all the products in my SamCart account, and I basically say, okay, cool. Which ones, when they buy, do I want
Awesome.
to add people to this thing for? And
I
so,
love it. Okay. Thank you
yeah.
so much for solving my problems, and I will let you go back to
Here it
answering questions of the other people that are here. And George, I
Yeah.
got you. Okay.
And here's the cross sells thing. There was a question somebody was asking, could we see how it was made? Like it was kind of a while ago. But here's the cross sells thing inside of SamCart, right? So if I wanted to add a cross sell, basically you can see I have 2 active right here now, right? And then all I do down here is basically just decide what color scheme do I like, and you can customize this with your own colors. Like Christy, you're always harping on how important it is, right, for your branding to match all the way through, right? So you still have that power. You can still do all of that awesome stuff. I'll switch over to this one just as like a preset. But if I wanted to add a third cross sell, I come in here, I select which product I'd like people to be buying here. So let me just go with like, whatever, turn it on, and then, add your headline. If I could type headline, add your description, save, XX% on this customer only special offer. Add a button text, add a quick image, which again, we have our whole image library here for you guys. So all that stuff is saved and you don't have to go searching through your hard drive and all that kind of craziness. And then I'll click save. Everything's good. Go back and I'll preview my course and do a quick preview here. And you guys will see, bam, now I have 3 different course cross sells. Again, you can have 1, 2, or 3, up to you. And then the last thing I should say here is that SamCart's actually smart enough to know when something, if you're showing somebody a cross sell, but that student already owns that product, it won't show it. So no one's going to buy things twice or anything like that, right? Let's say I bought Guitar for Advanced Players as an order bump when buying this course, it's going to remove that one and not show it, right? So your customers only see stuff they have not bought yet, which is a really cool little piece.
Super cool.
Yep.
I have just lost my screen, so I know I'm here, but
here we go. Guys, if you have any more questions, drop them in the chat box, right? Obviously, Christy and I can see it, and unfortunately, I can't not show my screen anymore because Molly's the one who's in charge of that. So we're going to be staring at my screen for a little bit. That's totally cool. And if you guys have any more questions, please feel free, drop them in. We'd love to answer as many other ones as we possibly can.
Yeah. Actually, Scott, if you look over to the left on the dark bar, it should say that you're sharing your screen. And I
can actually probably kill that. Here we go. Remove source. Yeah. And we're back. There we go. Awesome. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. The Restream newbie, Christie Miller. This is my first time ever
figuring it out. Schooling me. I'm getting straight schooled up on how to use Restream 100%.
I taught you something.
Bravo. Okay. Everyone should have seen us before we hopped on this call, by the way. It was like laughable that we all kind of hop on and you're on like your normal FaceTime screen. And then all of us are like, boop, 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 boop. And then it's like cool cameras and lights and all that stuff. But
I'm like, help, I don't know how to change my camera. Why
Everybody starts simply. Yeah. Everybody does.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay. So Scott, how does somebody get in touch with the rep if they're already a user?
Yeah. If you are already a user in SamCart, you guys just write into our team. So just like I showed you inside of the app, if I point to the right direction this way, it would be in the bottom left of your guys' screen inside of SamCart. Just contact our team, right? And depending on sort of like how long you've been a SamCart customer or something like that, you could 100% be eligible for one of those onboarding sessions. And so just ask our team, basically, it's something that we rolled out in the last like 4 or 5 months here. What we do also have, right, even if like for some reason you're not eligible or maybe you already did it or something, right? One of the things that we do have is we have customer events now pretty much every day of the week. We are going live somewhere where you can have live interaction with a member of our team. We have customer quick start sessions on Monday, Tuesday. We do One Page Wednesday on Wednesday where I get on and we review sales pages from real SamCart customers. We have another quick start session about courses specifically on Thursdays. And anyway, there's customer events. Ask our team. They'll share the link with the customer events tab and sort of just, showcase where that stuff is. But anyway, there are so many ways for you to get real human help inside of the SamCart ecosystem.
Awesome. And then somebody is asking, how do I enroll in the 14-day course creation with SamCart? That's going to be right. She's already a SamCart user, Jill in my community. It's going to be right there on your dashboard right? Somewhere.
Yeah, you will get a link to, so the course creation challenge is specifically for people who buy during this period and sort of like get in on this. If you're someone, again, like if you're on launch or something, like go upgrade to grow and we will get you in that challenge. Or if you're paying monthly, go upgrade to yearly, save some money, get all these awesome bonuses and get yourself inside of the course creation challenge. Outside of that, right, the course creation challenge, we don't necessarily like sell it a la carte by itself, but if you message me directly, like message me, I'm Scott@samcart.com, like we'll figure it out. Like we'll find a way to either get you the recordings or find a way to kind of get you in there. But the easiest way to do it would be to go through Christie's link, go check this out, right? Go either upgrade and get some more features, save some money and move to yearly, whatever it is might be for you. And we will get you taken care of.
Yeah. And then Vicky is asking, Vicky is one of my clients. She says, Christie, do you have any of your courses hosted on SamCart yet? We have one. It's not live yet. I have 25 courses and we are moving all of them over. And here's what's interesting. I have no reason to move. I have a lifetime license to the platform that I use. I paid a one-time fee and I have absolutely zero reason to move. Except that these features that SamCart has, these cool features, I don't have on my other platform. So we are moving. The one thing that we're doing though, is we're moving. We're not going to have our courses available to our students on SamCart until we move all of them. And here's why. It would be a customer confusion party. And I don't want our clients to be confused as to, hey, I bought course A. Is that over here? What's my login there? But I have course B, C, D, and F. Oh yeah, go over there. It would be a nightmare.
That's called smart. That's called being smart.
Yes. So we're going to get them all moved over. But in order to be in integrity and authentic, we intentionally created our sales page for the 5-day challenge blueprint and moved to the 5-day challenge blueprint, or duplicated it onto SamCart. And I love what I'm seeing. And if anyone in my community wants me to walk you through to show you what it looks like, we can certainly do that.
Love that. Love that. Love that. Love that. So awesome. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I think that's kind of all the questions. If there's anything else, please feel free, guys, go into the chat box and let us know. We'd love to answer any more questions you guys might have. But from this point forward, pretty much the biggest thing you want to do is make sure that you've said, Christie or Molly in the chat, just depending on who you kind of, came here through. And just, go make sure you get the link and go check out the special offer that we have. You guys can lock in all of Christie and Molly's bonuses together, just regardless of where you buy. You can get all of the awesome bonuses that we're offering with this special deal, available again only through Tuesday night. So very exciting time. Obviously a very exciting week kind of overall, and just cannot wait to kind of see what everybody does with all of these new features at their disposal and create some more 7-figure businesses. Let's go. Christie, I'm excited for, you might laugh at this, okay? But reaching 8 figures after hitting 7 is not that hard. So.
Whoa. Let's be honest. I've put 7 figures through SamCart. I'm not a 7-figure business yet. Okay,
well, I'm just saying, okay, so then next step, 7 figures in a year. I want to see it happen. Make it happen.
Yes, it will happen next year. We intentionally slowed down. We pulled launches off of our plate last year and this year because it was too much. We couldn't handle it. But next year we got our eyes on the prize. Molly is back, which means she can end this stream. Okay, Molly.
I'm back. We just set up the most awesome crypto webinar funnel ever in like 2 seconds because SamCart is that amazing. So thank you for the help.
Awesome.
Can you talk about this collecting sales tax question? I saw that come up also.
Yeah. Can I bring it up?
Sure.
I guess I can. Okay, yeah. So anyway, Vanessa asked on the paired stream over on Christie's side, right, about collecting sales tax, and 100%. There's literally like one button that you push inside of SamCart to turn on tax, and then you're good. And everything gets taken care of from there, right? So basically, you turn on one button, regardless of where your customers are buying from. It kind of knows where you are, it knows where they are, right? And charges the correct sales tax.
Amazing.
Wow.
It's awesome. I mean, listen, guys, like It's funny, like that sounds super simple and sweet, you know what I mean? But like that's what we do. Like we're here to offload that kind of stuff so you don't have to worry about it. You know what I mean? That's what we're doing here. So
I love it.
we love it.
Did you hear about, I think I texted you, Scott, but what we figured out yesterday? We were so excited.
What was it? No,
So
you might
I've
have,
had
I
people
already remember.
ask in the past if I want to get rid of like my Lead Pages account and I just want to use SamCart for lead gen also. Is there a way that I can take my SamCart account?
I love that. Yep.
Okay. So what we ended up doing, this is like super ninja. So let's say you have even a free ConvertKit account. I know we had some questions about email service providers. So let's say you have an email like MailChimp, ConvertKit, whatever it is, right? You have that. What you're going, you don't actually need a separate landing page or fancy website in order to be able to create a fancier page around it as an opt-in page. You can actually do it inside SamCart, which, do you mean to show how? Because it was so cool when we figured it out.
Do it. Yeah, I was gonna say, show us. Yeah.
What?
So yeah, watch this. It was literally, one of my clients was like, wait a minute, can you do this thing? And I went, oh, yes. So we had this like full celebration yesterday. We were so stoked. So let me screen share.
And I have one edge of my seat.
Okay. It is really, really cool. So I'm here inside SamCart. I've got this. This is my landing page test. I kept creating new test pages and I was like, just go find the regular one that you used. Okay. So I go down to the checkout design section and then I just chose so what I was doing when I did this the other day is I chose the masterclass, the webinar page. And let's say you want to use this as an actual webinar masterclass, like to get people, opted in via email, not necessarily to go in, like there are two different ways. Cause I actually just did this with, Ansela is who I was on the call with. And we just did this so that it would log them into a SamCart course for the masterclass. But you can also do it if you want to just opt them into your email list. So let's say you're not even, and I deleted that video when I was doing this earlier, cause I was trying to figure something out. So let's say you're just using this as like download or top traffic generating posts, whatever. Let's do 50. Okay. Blah, blah, blah. You fill out all this stuff. Check this out. Do you see how I have this email thing right here? Do you know how I did that?
HTML widget and then just drop it in. Yep.
So all I did was I grabbed this custom HTML widget. I dragged it over and then I went into ConvertKit. And when I had the landing page or the form that I created, you can select the HTML code. You just put the HTML code right here. So like this, I just put the HTML code here. It created the whole entire form. It doesn't even have the ConvertKit branding on it. So it like looks like it's actually just within the SamCart page. And now you have that where it can send people off to your landing page.
Perfect.
Whoa.
I love it.
To your opt-in, to your email list.
Scroll down more. I want to see.
Okay, so here's the other thing that I wanted to ask you, Scott, which I know I've done this in the past before, but I forgot how to do it. How do you actually remove this on the bottom?
So you can delete all the other content on the page if you don't want anything else on the page.
Yeah.
And then you can delay the checkout form at the bottom. It's not in the builder, right? You have to go back out into the product area.
Okay, so let's say because I can make this so that nothing else is on the page. It's just a simple opt-in page.
You can delete everything else below it and just kind of keep it that simple, right? Go ahead, hit publish.
Okay.
Because we want to make sure that we have well, now it's gonna have two forms, but you get the idea. And then we'll go back to the product.
Oh yeah, because and this is like not a real thing.
Yeah, and then go to the advanced tab. I'm sorry. Yeah, advanced settings. Yep. And then scroll down. There's going to be there's a feature in here called checkout delay form load. Here we go. Go up a little bit. Up. Right there. So checkout delay form load. Put 999 in there.
Just wait a minute. So you can actually do a webinar where the checkout button doesn't appear till partway through it, like you did on the SamCart page initially?
Bingo. Hit save changes, and then let's look at the page.
Oh my gosh. Okay, this is a little like ninja techie, so I hope those of you that are with us still are like loving this.
We're getting a little in the weeds, but I think it's really cool and totally worth showcasing. We do have people that do this.
Hey, Molly, can we add a training on how to do this to our bonuses?
Let's do it. Oh my gosh. Okay, so what we're going to do, you can actually create things that you are doing like free lead magnets through your SamCart pages. Oh my gosh, how easy.
Pretty awesome.
Wow.
Pretty awesome. Yeah, that's exactly what we're looking to do here.
Accounts for landing pages.
And stay tuned, because this is also the kind of thing that we're excited. We are moving something in this direction. I'm not going to spill too many beans on that thing, but there will be ways to do this easier shortly.
Ah, yeah, because that is literally the number one question I get from our community. Do I still need lead pages? I
Yep,
get
and
that
that's
question every day. And so for us, we use Active Campaign. We can make
Yeah.
landing pages right inside of Active Campaign. We're
Definitely.
still using lead pages because I've been using it since 2014, and I can
Yeah.
create stuff in my sleep. I don't even have to get out of bed naked and run. I can create it in my sleep. So we're still using lead pages, but to be able to do it directly in SamCart or, right in your email provider, it just eliminates one more cost and one more connection.
totally.
Yeah, for sure. No, I mean,
Yeah.
anybody out there, you guys are watching this call right now, if you are billing your customers with some other tool, right? That is the bullseye of, you should be billing through SamCart. Like, it is the best place for that, with so many tools, right? And then sort of taking that next step out is like, now I want to build single page, sales pages, right? That's the experience I want people to have. It's like one page to do this kind of stuff. And then on top of that, what's sort of like that next step is, then you want to start doing some of this hacky stuff and sort of create a page where we're going to start collecting leads and start doing a little bit more. You know what I mean? Like, that's the direction that we're headed. So yeah, you can do it right now. It's super exciting to kind of be able to do that without necessarily needing other tools and other spaces. Yeah, no, we're only going to keep getting better in that direction. So I'm excited.
One other thing that you can do right now, which I've not tested, but this is what we actually just set up on that call that I just did, which was so cool, is we created, and we did it with the auto enroll and all of that. So it was super helpful. We created something like this, which is a pay what you can webinar. You make the price $0. Then you go to the checkout design, and on this, you choose that webinar template again. I'm creating this weekend too. I've decided. You choose that webinar template. You go to the drag and drop on this page. And maybe Christie, we could combine this in that same one, because this is really about getting free leads into a free course. So here you just have a little video of you that's like, oh my gosh, you are amazing. You're going to love this and get this result because your promise is awesome, whatever. Then when they go to check out, it's where's the number? Total $0. Wait a minute. How did I do that?
There is the pay what you want feature. I know it works.
Well, I'm not sure. You might not have it might not have been like click save one more time.
I think I just went too fast.
Basically,
I was excited and talking.
At the bottom is a pay what you want. Yeah.
And while you're figuring it out, Molly, I just want to say to the people that are watching, if they're getting confused and their head is exploding, you can keep it simple. It's okay.
I won't get too crazy, but we just built it in 1 second, and I'm like talking and doing things at the same time. What we did was, when you go there, you put your own price in. You can put your own price in, which is so awesome. And then when you do that, so let's say, what should the price be? Yeah, that's exactly. So then people can put their own price in it. And at that point, when they go to check out, they can pay $0 or they can pay like $5 because they feel like they're grateful for the value that you provide. So now you're charging for your free masterclass just by making that opportunity available. And what we did on hers is we connected it to your course. So then they get it in your course platform. And then guess what? They see all the other cross-course upsells inside there. I'm setting it up this weekend.
Oh man, so cool. So cool. I love that application. That is like such a cool way of sort of like, all right, cool. We have a lot of cool features here. What do I do strategically, right? And I love that. That's so awesome.
Oh my gosh, I love it so much. Amazing. Okay. Other questions, because I just got excited and went on a tangent.
I think we've covered them. There's some language questions. Tammy, who's from my community, says, will it charge in currency of your country? Can you change it?
Yeah, the nicest part is, so you have a currency in your SamCart product, and basically you can sell to anyone around the world. It will take the requisite amount of their currency, all set there, 100%. You can sell to anyone around the world.
So sweet.
Amazing. Yeah. Oh my gosh. And I figured out why. I wasn't looking at the page from the outside. I was looking at it from the editor.
Oh, so that's right. In the editor, the pay what you want thing doesn't show up. I forgot about that.
So this is, I published it, and then this is what it does. So it does your name. You can name your price. We did this. We have a membership called Dancing with Jarvis. We did this for Dancing with Jarvis. And I said, I'm going to suggest you pay us $20, right? If you want to pay us more, you can. And we had people who paid for the membership through the little thing, which was like so awesome.
Oh yeah.
Awesome. So cool.
I talked to Scott about this the other day. When you do a name your price or pay what you want, you got to go into it with one rule for yourself, that if somebody gives you a ridiculously low ball number, you can't get upset. And it's hard. It's hard. But if you're telling people pay what you want, you are not allowed to be like,
oh, well, no. Yes. So what I'm thinking is like, I'm expecting people to pay zero. And then when people pay me $1,000 because they're so grateful, I'm just going to celebrate it.
Right. But I just want to make sure because the first time I did that, like somebody paid me $1 and I was like, are you kidding me? $1 for whatever I was offering? And then I'm like, wait a minute, Christy. You said pay what you want. Now get those emotions and go lock them in the vault.
That brings me back to the time that I once chased someone down in a poodle skirt on Broadway in Times Square because they didn't tip me when they bought a milkshake at the restaurant that I worked at. It was definitely in like not a good place.
Yeah. I mean, we're human, so I just felt like I had to give that warning. I wish somebody had said that to me.
I totally agree.
And
Molly,
Scott,
you have internalized that moment. You have moved on. We're all saying. I saw this question. So, is it a yearly charge? Is it a monthly charge? The special that we have going on right now is for people who want to pay up front and do yearly, right? So you're going to save 20%. You're going to pay yearly, and we lock you into that same yearly discount you get now every year after that. Okay. So you're never going to pay a dime more. It's not like we all of a sudden bump you back up to full price or something, right? So you're going to get a killer discount, right? You're going to get all these bonuses, everything from Molly and Christie, the new courses app, course cross sells if you grab SamCart Grow, right? But yeah, we never, we let you keep that special fee when it comes time for renewal a year from today. You lock all of that stuff in.
If there are people, this actually is a question that came up from one of our members. She, a couple weeks ago, was trying to pay annually, but she said she got, I don't know, somehow she hit the monthly button and she wanted to pay annually. If someone wants to go from monthly to bumping up to annually.
To yearly. Yeah, come do it right this second. There is never going to be a better time for you to upgrade to yearly because you're going to lock in all of these bonuses, everything you're offering, everything we're offering. You're going to save money by saving 20%, right? And it has never been a better time, right? Absolutely. If you're paying monthly, come pay yearly.
How do they do that to make sure they get it? Will they get, will they get it on this thing right now?
Get Molly's
link.
Go through my link. Go through your link. Okay. Go put in Molly in the chat. Make sure you get Molly's link, right? Go through Molly's link. Or if you're on Christie's side, go through Christie's link, but you get the idea, right? And come place an order using the same email address you already have on file. Okay. And we will take care of the rest.
So they'll place the order for the year and then you'll somehow cancel her payments.
Yeah, it's all set. It happens automatically in our system, all taken care of. But if you want to get those bonuses specifically, right? Like that's what you're really getting for. Come back to that page.
And she'll be paying for now for the rest of the year, not like.
Exactly.
Okay. Yeah. Amazing. Exactly. So good.
Yeah. So awesome. There was one more question I saw down. It was about
cross sells.
It was about tax in Germany. Well, actually, yeah, that's what I was going to say. So Leslie, if you want to get cross sells, right, you need to be on SamCart Grow or Up. And so that's the one thing, right? You want to put those features in your disposal. There has never been a better time to upgrade to SamCart Grow. Put it's not even just cross sells. And there's more than that. It's order bumps. It's one-click upsells. It's advanced integrations. It's more reports, right? It's payment options. There's so much stuff that you get by upgrading from SamCart Launch to SamCart Grow, as well as all these bonuses, as well as Christy and Molly's bonuses. So there's never been a better time to go up there, upgrade, follow their link, go to that page and grab SamCart Grow.
I have another question that I think may be like the game-changing question.
Yes.
Okay. So if someone loves all of this in SamCart, they decide that they want to jump in, right? Do they have the ability to become an affiliate of SamCart?
They do. Absolutely anybody can be an affiliate of SamCart. So obviously, you know, like Molly and Christy, you guys love SamCart. You have used us. You love us so much. You want to recommend us. If somebody else is in that same point, which we are always so incredibly grateful that people want to do this kind of thing, you can go to samcart.com. If you go to the footer link at the bottom, there's a thing. It's like become a partner, become an affiliate or something like that, right? In the footer of samcart.com, you can sign up, apply to be an affiliate. We do actually don't let everyone in. There is like an application process, but please come be an affiliate. We would, we're always very, very happy, of course, for people.
Here's the reason that I asked that is because the last time I checked out the other, the other tool that I know that has sales pages and ways that you can get courses that rhymes with schmunnel knacking. It has it that's not what it rhymes with, but you may get my drift. You have to actually be on a plan that's like 200 something a month in order to be able to be an affiliate. Is that true?
Not true with us. No, not true with us. We have people who are affiliates of SamCart who don't actually use SamCart, but it's because they're sort of bigger. Well, they're bigger and they have custom built software. This whole kind of thing. I kind of agree with you. They should be using it. But no, yeah, you can recommend SamCart as 100%. We're always very flattered that that's kind of thing, and we'd love to make everybody able to let that happen.
Awesome. So, but my point is that if you're going to the Grow plan for the year, that comes to less than $100 per month. So just think about the fact that like this other option that I know a lot of people may be using, how much you would save by, first of all, just by signing up for the tool and have all of these options that are so flippin' easy. You saw that I just hopped off and created this whole magical thing with somebody right now and then came back. The other thing is, you can have the ability to share it with your community. And yes, you'll make like an awesome commission on it because we love affiliates, stuff like that. We love partnering with people. But the other thing is that when you are a partner, then you also have the chance to wow the people in your community and save their time because you're sharing this awesome opportunity with them. So that's just another thing that will help you to be able to justify why you're signing up for that version, because it's like amazing.
Big time. Yep. Yeah. I think there was one last question I wanted to hit was Erti or Urte. I'm not sure how to say her name is. I believe she's German based on the question. Yes. Was asking about, does the sales tax feature extend to her in Germany? And the answer is yes. The EU has a thing called VAT, right? Value added tax. It's their version of sales tax. And that right, is covered under SamCart sales tax feature. So if that's you, if you're in the EU, right, and you're thinking, does the tax feature cover me? You are covered. It also covers everybody in Canada, everybody in Australia. The UK technically has left, so it covers them as well. All 50 US states. Might be more than that. I might be forgetting. But yes, the answer is yes.
Puerto Rico, all that, like everything. I think I'm assuming. Yes, I know there's lots of us entrepreneurs in Puerto Rico. I saw there was a question about what we're using. We are using Restream today, which is super fun because I can do things like this. Oh, it won't play. Shoot. I have the GIF of us cheersing, but that looks really weird.
Oh no,
because so about that working. No.
Yeah.
Shoot. Oh well, but
that's
yes,
right. I do love the picture.
Somebody else was asking, I love that photo. What video platforms are used for videos? Scott has a full training inside of SamCart, going through the pros and cons of Vimeo, Wistia, YouTube. There's probably others. So that's all covered inside of the training.
Yeah. Our personal favorite is Vimeo.
Easy.
That's what we use a lot. Yep.
What'd you say?
We use Vimeo a lot. So we have Wistia, obviously we use sales pages and stuff, but most of our core stuff, we use Vimeo is great. We also use Amazon S3, another easy one, but whatever. There are lots of options. Like Christy said, there's a training in there. We'll get you taken care of.
Yeah. And then there was one other question about, from Terry in my community. Hi, Terry. Wondering if somebody has a side-by-side comparison of SamCart to the big behemoth. I don't. I'm just going to say why I did not go to the big behemoth. I had an opportunity to get in at stupidly cheap pricing, and I chose not to. And here's why. They're not experts in email. I want best in class. So SamCart, best in class for e-commerce, for checkout pages. SamCart, so good about the course platform now. It's so easy to use. It is simple. It is light. And I'm with ActiveCampaign. I know Molly's with ConvertKit. I want an email provider that's what they do. Yeah. That is all they focus on. The money is in the list. Our email is the most valuable asset we have in our business, besides our brains and our knowledge. So I'm sure you can go Google a comparison list, but I ain't going there.
We've got a great one on SamCart.com. You guys can come check that out. The funny kind of like half secret, half not secret, right? Is a lot of the other tools that we're kind of mentioning here, talking about Kajabi or ClickFunnels, those kind of folks, whatever, like that. Like a lot of their big people that are on their homepage and stuff like that, their sales on SamCart, and that's really because it's not. I'm not here to knock any of the tools or anything, right? But it's like when it comes to I want to make more money. I need the best tools and features to make that happen. That's what we do. In the same way that Christie's talking about, like, listen, don't use some C+ email tool just because it's like shoehorned into something that does 8,000 different things. You need, not want, you need the best in class at what, like, at that thing. So don't never, ever, ever try to compete with, the best e-commerce tools. Never try to compete with the best email marketing tools. You can't do it. That's all they do all day, every day. ActiveCampaign, ConvertKit, MailChimp. All they do is, how do I get more emails into people's inboxes? All we do is stuff like course cross sells. How can I make sure that I'm helping our customers make more money? And that's really the dirty little secret of all of it. You know what I mean? That's when you want the best results, you go to the best platform for whatever that might be, right? And that's certainly what e-commerce.
Yeah.
Oh my
And
gosh.
SamCart was best in class. The fact that you now have a courses platform is a really nice bonus. I mean, I think it's phenomenal. But even for someone here that doesn't sell courses, is never going to create a course. First off, I don't know why you would never create a course, but let's just pretend you're never going to create a course. SamCart as a standalone sales page, checkout page, e-commerce. I mean, so far, that's all I've been using it for. I mean, we're now moving our courses, but I've been so stoked, there's a California term, with SamCart, even before the course platform came out. I'm even more stoked now for my clients because we teach our clients how to create courses. So it's gotten even better. So thank you. I know I was the one that asked you to create the course platform and you said yes.
It was all Christie. Yep, 100%. That's exactly right.
That's how she got the shirt.
Exactly. Yeah, that was it. Yeah.
There was another question that just came in. I like 1,000,000% agree. And we were using it and combining it with another platform. But like Christie, we're moving everything to SamCart because I just want it to be easy. And like, it's so easy. There's a question that came in about Canva presentation recordings, which I am actually obsessed with Canva presentation recordings right now. So I don't know if you guys know this exists. So I'm glad that you asked that question. But we actually recorded with our brand new course. We recorded everything inside these Canva. Have you used this, Christie?
Oh, awesome.
No, I haven't. And the only reason why is because I know how to do everything my own way. So I haven't taken the time to look, but we're going to so that we can provide a training for our clients.
I just hate pre-recording videos because I'd much rather just do it live. So up until now, all of my courses have been recorded live. But with Canva, you can record it right inside of Canva. And so we've been using those for our SamCart courses to answer your question. And then you we have it as a template set up in there. So I just I record the next video and it goes straight into the template. The only thing is you have to actually download it from Canva and upload it to something else like Vimeo. So the link from Canva right now is still, Canva just created that like a couple weeks ago. So it's brand new, but that's exactly what we're using for ours, which has been really cool.
Awesome.
So there's one more question for you. And please do not mention the monkey. Okay.
I will attempt not to mention the monkey. I think I know what the question is. So what email providers work with SamCart? It does work. Technically it does work. But yeah, I don't recommend starting there, right? But the two that you guys use are objectively our most popular is ConvertKit and ActiveCampaign, right? Those are great tools. They're both very affordable. Like they can do a lot of the stuff. They're both tools that I've used personally. Behind that, it's definitely like HubSpot, the artist formerly known as Infusionsoft, whatever you call them now, right? Whatever you want to call them, we work with them as well. Man, I can't. All the other ones is Drip and it's just I can't even like think of them all. MailerLite, and we probably work with like 20 to 25 different email platforms and CRMs. So whatever you're using, I can almost guarantee you SamCart uses it, and you work perfectly. Like your SamCart and that email tool are going to sort of just like mesh together into this beautiful automated thing that like you will never ever have to worry about like where are my customers, where are my leads, who's bought what. Like it's just going to help you keep everything so segmented and lovely that it's one of my very favorite things that we do. The SamCart integration engine, right, basically says when someone buys this product, I want you to add them to this course and do this in ConvertKit and, send them this text message and drop them over here. And it just happens automatically. It's beautiful. It's going to save you so much time.
Mm-hmm. And one of my clients, Vicky, I don't know if she's still here. She asked me if SamCart connects with coaches, something. It was something that I had never heard of.
If we don't integrate with it directly, I'm sure we connect via Zapier. You know what I mean? So people who
Coaches
don't
Council
use Zapier,
or Coaches Console or
Yeah, I think
Melinda's tool. Yeah.
Yep.
Does it connect with them already?
We
or
don't have a
just
direct integration with them. We don't have a direct integration with them, but anything people use, I mean, like a lot of people ask about like Calendly and Acuity and scheduling tools, right? Coaches Council, I know, is another one of those same ones that like just drop the link to a scheduling tool or something like that, right? Or like an intake form on Coaches Council, right? Make it your thank you page, right? Put it in your members area. Like you can do all those kind of things. A lot of people think I need an integration when like the solution of what is best for your customer can be even more simple than that. So just something to keep in mind. But in terms of integration, SamCart integrates with a ton of stuff. If we don't have a direct integration with the tool you're using, it's likely that you can connect and automate, right, via Zapier as well.
So good and so easy.
And Nick just asked, can we make this a regular thing? Scott, I'm going to put you on the spot right here. Can I have you as one of my guest speakers at our Make It Happen retreat? Can you come do a 30-minute presentation?
Heck yeah, let's go. Is it virtual or is it in person? Am I coming?
It's virtual. It's virtual, but you can't come to my house.
Yeah, so let's go. Let's make it happen. Let's go.
Molly,
we need to make good on those tans that we're not getting.
I'm just going to say that I'm going to expect that Scott is going to make it to our next in-person event with swag.
Let's go. I would love, seriously, guys, make it happen. Christy, what are the dates?
December 7th and 8th, and we'll put you in any time, any slot.
Yeah.
Molly, you're in New York.
100%. I am absolutely there. You know I'm there. 100%. Let's make it happen.
What did you say, Christy?
December 7th and 8th. If you're free, we want you to.
Well, you know what? I'm actually, maybe I can do a virtual one because I was telling you guys earlier that I have 4 and now 5. I'm just going to go with 5 events, including the other thing we talked about recently happening in December. So I'm going to Michael Burnoff's event in Scottsdale at the beginning. I think that goes until the 6th. Then I have Ollie Bilson's event in San Diego, the 8th and 9th. Then I'm flying to New York on the 9th to go to an event with my family and my husband who just walked in New York until the 14th. Then I'm going to assume that I'm also maybe going to Miami, which we have not talked to my husband about yet. That would be.
No. Scott's changing the date. Scott is changing the date.
Christy, I'm not 100% sure I'm going to be able to make that happen, but we'll see.
So December is a very busy month around here is our point. But Scott, we actually have a VIP event for our Glam members on the 19th and 20th. And if you wanted to do something virtual for that, I would love it if you want to.
In December?
What?
In December?
In November.
In November. Okay. I was going to say, I was like,
look at all this. We've got all the things happening.
Text me the dates. I'm going to look at my calendar 100%. You know, I'd be just
and
about
that's also the best tip ever is that you always say, let me look at my calendar and I'll get back to you on that.
Yeah.
That is fair. I'm pretty sure the answer is yes. Yeah.
But it's a good, just like existential tip as we are putting each other on the spot here on video.
Well, I just want to make it clear that he didn't say, let me check my calendar. He said yes. So we're good.
True. That is true. That is true. I'm very aware of my dates. I'm very aware of what I'm doing on those dates. So I'm good. Yeah, we're all set.
Now we know that I am his #1 girlfriend, Molly.
We already knew that. You were the favorite. Okay, so we've gone. We are at 2 hours and 11 minutes right now, which I definitely did not expect. I've hopped off and run a coaching call.
Okay, so Molly, how we're going to do this is anyone who said Christy in the chat, I'm going over to Facebook. I'm going to DM you with my link. Molly's going to go through anyone that says Molly. Again, you can also send us private messages, emails, whatever. But we do want you to buy through the person that you came into the world with. Not your mother. Yeah, I think you get it. I can't even speak anymore. I'm done.
Whoever it was that introduced you to SamCart, go through their link and know that Christy and I are in a very cutthroat competition. I'm just kidding.
And
Christy
choosing to work so beautifully together. You guys are amazing. Seriously. I know everybody who's watching this, like you're either a mall star, right, or somebody from Christy's world. You love Christy, but let me just stump for 2 seconds for both of these incredible women that do awesome things that serve your communities so well. I'm incredibly honored to be a part of something and the recipient of, you guys sharing the love about stuff. And it's just, these two people that you guys love and that follow, they're both extremely the real deal. And it's a pleasure of mine to work with both of you guys.
We love you, Scott.
Girlfriend status restored, right?
All right.
Oh my gosh. And like I said, we did this on YouTube earlier. So if you're still watching on my YouTube channel, the chat is going to go away for a little bit. So it's going to take me a second to find you. So over on my YouTube channel, still drop Mallstar or drop Molly if you're there, but know that I did put the link to my personal Facebook profile because it's been a weird thing since we've moved to YouTube. You can't like DM over there, but you can connect to I put the link for my personal profile there so that you can come message me on my personal Facebook page or whatever, personal Facebook profile.
Okay. I have no idea what you even said. You're speaking some other language now because I'm not on YouTube.
Well, all I did was I put the link for my personal Facebook profile on YouTube.
Got it. All right.
Oh my gosh. So awesome. Thank you so much, all of you, for being here. Christy, final last minute words. Go.
Get SamCart. Like, it's such a no-brainer, especially at the I'm going to say the name wrong, launch. The launch level. If you're not sure if you need grow yet, go get launch. If you are on a monthly plan and you want all these bonuses, upgrades, you can get all of these bonuses. It's, to me, it's a no-brainer. It's the one tool I will never run my online business without. Period. End of story.
Man, Scott, give us your final words.
Yeah, final notice. I mean, essentially, guys, like, this is what we do. We are here to make you more money. That's the reason the SamCart sellers make 3 to 5 times more on average than people who sell in other places. So if you're currently billing clients, if you're currently selling courses, if you're currently selling scarves or something like that, right, and you're doing it somewhere else, come check out SamCart. There is this week right now, the next 4 days, there is not a better time in the entire year to come check us out. You will get more for that money than ever before. And yeah, come test us out, man. The very worst thing that's going to happen is that you're going to get to hang out. You're going to get all these bonuses. You're going to get great help from, wonderful people like Molly and Christie. You're going to get to talk to our team and go through onboarding sessions. And you know what? If it's not for you, then it's not for you. You know what I mean? But that's, we are here to help you guys maximize what you're doing online. And I cannot wait to see what you do with the kind of features like the stuff that we talked about here on the call.
It's so good. And then on December 1st, once you do this now on December 1st, Christy and I will have all of our bonuses there together too. So you'll be able to spend more time with Christy and I. It's going to be so much fun. We have loads of trainings that'll be coming out for you to be able to take all of this super sexy sales page stuff that you put together, your courses, all that kind of stuff. Maybe you even create like training modules for your team on the back end. There's so much that you can do with this. I just love it so much. So we can't wait to see you there. Send us a message. It has been our absolute honor to be here with you. This has been so much fun. Christy and Scott, just love you both so much. And I'm just so grateful that I get to go create all of these cross sells this weekend. So
let's go. Make it happen.
World.
Oh yeah. All right. Bye everyone. Thanks for joining.
Take care, y'all.
Here, let's do a big wave and then we can use that as a gift later also. Ready?
Yes.
Bye. Okay, thank you. Oh my gosh, end the stream. You're the best. Go make a bigger impact and we'll see you soon. Love you guys. Bye.
See you guys.